Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
The Mangum Drug Company is a great place to find gifts for that hard-to-buy person on your list. Here are some ideas: Consuela totes, cosmetic bags, wallets and purses, Pura Vida bracelets, rings, necklaces, and anklets. You'll find Oklahoma Pride garden flags, T-shirts in short and long sleeve, and decorative doormats. Check out Smarty Pants vitamins available in capsules or gummies. Shop Mangum Drug Company, west side of the square, Mangum, Oklahoma, and don't forget your flu shots at Mangum Drug Company.
The Mangum Star-News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star-News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star-News.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to basketball on Classic Hits 97.7 as we get set for a football. No, it's a basketball Friday night instead. My goodness, I'd gotten so used to football Friday nights. But, again, it's basketball Friday night here in the big town of Merritt. Dylan Fox, Michael Barnes, and a veritable cast of thousands joining you from Merritt High School for this game that was scheduled in the middle part of the week. The schedule had, if Mangum was going to play a game, it was going to be at home against Lone Wolf, but because of the COVID situation at Mangum, that wasn't going to happen. So Coach Pennypacker and Coach Workman scrambled trying to find a school that needed a ball game, and they found out on Tuesday that Merritt needed ball games. So that's why we're here on this Friday night.
Yeah, we've talked about, holding your breath week to week, just not exactly sure what ball games are going to get played. And this week it was kind of the same scenario. Luckily, they found a ball game right before Christmas break.
Well, and I asked Coach Pennypacker a little while ago, I said, hey, does this mean that in February, I think it's February 12th, are we not going to come here for a regular season ball game? He said, oh, no. If COVID hadn't eaten us up, we're going to be here for that. So,
perfect.
Plus, we're also going to be here the first full week of January for the annual Merritt Classic. It'll be the 12th annual Merritt Classic. And he just got the brackets today. He just got the brackets to me within the last 10 minutes. So as they used to say in the olden days on like the big CBS News, you'd see Walter Cronkite look into the camera and he'd go, this just in. So actually this just in, Mangum will take on Frederick in the first game of the tournament. They will play at 10:30 on Thursday morning, and I believe that Thursday is the 7th. 10:30 Thursday morning, the 7th. They'll take on Frederick. Hobart and Hollis will play at 1. The Hobart JV is playing in this tournament as well. They'll play Merritt. These are girls' games. Hooker will be here to take on the Merritt JV. And so there you have the girls' half of the bracket. Let's go ahead and flip through that if we can there, Mr. Producer. Fooled you on that one, didn't I? And here's the bottom half of the bracket. But, Mr. Producer, how do we expand? Okay, there we go. Trying to figure out how to expand it. So the Mangum boys, now get this, the girls play at 10:30 in the morning. The boys will play at 7:45 at night. So you and I will have plenty of time to do whatever in between. Of course, you may not be here.
Yeah, that same weekend we might have the Arapahoe Butler Western Equipment Tournament over at Arapahoe.
So your dad and I may, have plenty of time to do whatever we want on that day. Mangum and Merritt will play at 7:45 that night. Hobart and Frederick will play a 11:45 ball game. Hooker, the top seed, going to get the Merritt JV at about 5:15. And then Hollis and Minko are playing in the tournament. That'll be challenging.
Yeah, that will definitely be interesting. The Mangum boys are in that top 20 on the OSSAA rankings, and you'll know after that weekend where you stand because Hooker and Minko are both top 10, if not top 5. Let me just
pull up the OSSAA
pull it up real quick for you, but
rankings there.
That will tell you where you are at amongst that top 20 teams. And Minko is ranked number 6 with 3 one-seed votings. Hooker is number 2. They had a couple big wins here early in the season, so that will be a great weekend to see where you stand.
So what you're saying is that tournament will feature 3 of the top 11 teams in Class 2A, according to OSSAA this week.
Yeah, so if you like good basketball, you better show up because, there are going to be some barn burners. There are going to be some very good basketball games that weekend.
All right, and of course, as you mentioned, you put in a free plug there for the tournament that you and your brother tend to host and broadcast on along the Fox Radio Network on 107 The Zone. So we'll see how that comes to fruition.
Hey, you're not the only one who can plug themselves in here on this radio station.
Oh, I see. It's a free plug for the Fox Boys. Is that what it is?
Absolutely.
All right, our first game here this evening will be the Mangum Lady Tigers taking on the Oilerettes of Merritt, who are a top 20 team in their own right, ranked number 17 this week in the 2A poll. They've only played a couple of bowl games. They beat Navajo rather handily in the first game of the year. They've had several that have been postponed, a couple of them because of the weather and also COVID-19. But they were victorious over Navajo by 15, 65-40, and then they beat a very good Viside team. Final score there was 36-31. So they've got a new coach in Jeff Doherty. But here's the thing. They got names that are very familiar when it comes to their lineup when we were looking at it. In fact, when we put the lineup in, these were all kids that we have seen over the last several years.
Yeah, we were talking about that before we came on the air, and experience trumps a lot of things. If you have an experienced ball club, then that'll definitely help you in these games.
Okay, kind of a weird and wacky week. As I got here, I noticed there's still snow cover on the ground in places, sheltered areas, and you tell me that Clinton got some pretty good snowfall earlier this week as well.
Yeah, we got quite a bit of snow, and sounds like down your way there wasn't as much, if not absolutely none.
Well, here's the funny thing. Yesterday I was in Willow, which is, 40 miles at most from Altus. They had snow on the ground. Altus, the precipitation that we got, the 2 storms that came through, the first one, there was a little bit of snow that stuck for a little while, but it was melted by the afternoon. The second one on Tuesday, it all was of liquid variety.
No, I got quite a bit of snow there in Clinton.
You didn't get what they're getting in the Northeast, though. I saw a couple of reports that there were places in upstate New York that received 41 inches of snowfall.
That's a lot of snow.
About 3.5 feet. It was snowing at 4 inches an hour. There's a reason why I like sunshine and blue sky. We've got Mangum and Merritt coming up in a girls' contest. We invite you to stick and stay. Also, check in with us on the Facebook page and say hello. It's the vaudeville show known as Dylan and Michael. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
The Castle Insurance Agency at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum is your trusted choice independent agency for Greer County. Agent Pam Simmons has got 37 years experience and is happy to answer questions and provide competitive quotes. Representing many companies is the key to offering auto, home, farm, crop, life, semi-trucks, oil and gas, workers' comp, professional liability, specialized coverage for business. Call Pam at 580-782-3049. That's 580-782-3049. 782-3049, the Castle Insurance Agency.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
True Vision Optometric Group strives to provide Western Oklahoma with the newest technology, traditional and trendy frame lines, and a knowledgeable staff that is 100% patient-focused. Dr. Allen, Dr. Straub, and Dr. Wald provide quality, comprehensive eye care for all. Now accepting VSP, VCD, IMED, PVCS, and Sooner Care. We are always welcoming new patients. Stop by one of our three locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main Street, Hobart, and 112 Val Verde in Altus. You can also find us on Facebook, True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
I'm Dr. Brittany Hand, and I'm the new Associate Dentist with 333 Dental Care in Mangum, Oklahoma. I'm a graduate of the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, and I'm happy to be home in Southwest Oklahoma. Dr. Dustin Lively and I offer a wide variety of services, including general dentistry, Invisalign, and options for treating snoring and sleep apnea. Call 580-563-6048 for information or to book an appointment.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
All right, we're back at Merritt as we get set for the Oilerettes and the Mangum Lady Tigers here on this Friday night. Glad we have a basketball game, and maybe after the first of the year and some folks start taking vaccinations and maybe the numbers will start going down, and then maybe we'll have a chance to do some ball games in Mangum. Want to say hi to Haley Gail Panetta. She's watching. Mike McAlexander is checking out the broadcast tonight as well. So we last saw this team over the weekend on Saturday. Took it on the chin against one of their rivals and lost one of their players in the process. We talked to Lauren York. She won't be playing tonight. So, yeah, quick turnaround. You know, a lot of times you can look at the schedule. You know who you're going to play. They didn't know till the middle of the week they're going to take on Merritt. Make any difference?
I'm not sure if it makes too much difference. I mean, you just have less time to prepare, which, I mean, obviously is something you have to take into consideration. But, I mean, no excuse not to play well. Your last ball game before the break, like you said, they kind of took one on the chin the other night. So hopefully they can bounce back from that one and play well here tonight.
All right, taking on an Oilerette team, and we talked about it. This is This is a club, we mentioned these names, Daley Pollard, Blakely Barnett, Jocelyn Tomlin Sanders, Jamie Peffer, and Riley Hartman. Those are probably going to be the starting 5. First one off the bench, Daley Taylor. I mean, those are names that were around last year. And that was by the end of the year, Merritt was a pretty good basketball club.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Merritt, they turned it on towards the end of the year, and like you said, they have an experienced ball club, so it'll be an interesting matchup here tonight.
All right, let me put this one to you now. Everybody gets out of school today. Some got out of school yesterday. You know, you got that mentality. Christmas is a week from today. New Year's is 2 weeks from today. I mean, what do you have to do to get your coconut into this thing here tonight?
Yeah, that is the tricky thing. I'm not too many years removed from
this. Yes, we know how young you are. So just give us the answer.
I remember playing in this ball game honestly ready for a break. So it's one of those things, you know, you want to finish strong. You want to go into the break on a good note. So that's really the biggest thing, is just finishing on a good note and just playing well before the break.
Does it make any difference, though, that you've only played 4 games up until this point? I mean, normally the schedule has about twice as many games that have been played so far.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, obviously the more games you play, you know, the better rhythm you're in. And by this time, I mean, like you said, you have twice as many games as Mangum has in. So you're at this point, you're kind of in a rhythm. More shots are starting to fall. The outside shots are starting to fall. And if you're playing well at this point of the season, typically you're not ready for that break, because no telling, kind of what happens afterwards. But only having those, few games under their belt, it definitely makes a difference.
So tell me this: do you TikTok? Do you know anything about that?
I do not have a TikTok. I don't get on it. Everyone tells me to get one. I have no interest in doing so.
Well, and here's why I ask you. Apparently, you and I are TikTok superstars.
Oh no!
Somebody took.
Oh no!
You remember the game Mangum and Blair, the boys' game on Saturday afternoon,
right?
And the young man from Blair who had the absolutely fantastic,
right? Yeah.
What do they call it? Mullet
the
going
mullet,
on? Yeah. Apparently, they took the audio and the video from the broadcast and made a TikTok
No
video.
kidding.
Yes.
I would love to see that video if someone has it.
And here's the deal. That's what I was going to ask you. Since you don't TikTok, you may not know the answer, but are they able to send that sort of stuff to us and let us check it out?
I mean, you can send TikToks. If someone has it, they could obviously send it to one of us.
But I mean, when they send it, I mean, if we don't have a TikTok account, where does it go? Who do they send it to?
I think it's typically a text message. Again, I do not have one, so I could be totally wrong. But I would love to see it, because I had no idea that was happening.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is great.
Dan came on at lunch the other day and said, yeah, you guys are on a big TikTok.
That's great.
Something about a party in the back, just in the front.
Absolutely.
Some kid with a great little. Hey, we got the starting lineups of the opening 10 coming up. It's the Friday night before Christmas with Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Friends, take care of your eyes. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin. The Geigers are professionals, very good at what they do. And the Geiger family is proud to help area youth, sponsoring ball games on the radio. They encourage you to be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Back at Merritt, the starting lineups being introduced for the Mangum Lady Tigers. A little bit of coaching before we get underway. Janie Buck, I love this. Janie Buck says, score more points than Merritt. I mean, that's some quality coaching right there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's the only way you win ball games.
I like that idea. That's good. Starting five for Mangum being introduced. Jocelyn Davenport will get this start here this evening. And then it'll be Gerald Squared, Emma, and Victoria. Nicole Rogers getting this start, and Riley Woods. And again, boy, you hope Woods can stay out of foul trouble because she can absolutely dominate.
Absolutely. I mean, she changes a ball game if she can stay in there. But like we've seen here early, I mean, she's been in foul trouble probably every single game. So if she can stay out of foul trouble, she can make a huge difference tonight.
So it'll be Davenport, Gerald Squared, Rogers, and Woodson, the starting five for Mangum in the road black uniforms with the orange trim and the silver numerals. They'll matriculate on the right end of your listening device in this first half of play. Meantime, starting five for Merritt being introduced, and they'll go with Daley Pollard. Pollard will get the start in the backcourt. She'll be joined by Blakely Barnett and Pollard, and again, two of those names that we are familiar with. They can shoot it from the outside. Also getting the start in the middle, Jocelyn Tomlin Sanders. Tomlin Sanders, who really does a great job in the middle of running the floor, grabbing rebounds and getting easy buckets on the inside. Also getting the start here this evening will be Riley Hartman. So it'll be Pollard, Barnett, and Sanders, Hartman, and the final member of that starting five will be Jamie Peffer. So it's Pollard, Barnett, and Sanders, Peffer, and Hartman, the starting five for Merritt in their home white uniforms with the orange numerals and the orange and black trim. They'll work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device very quickly. Want to say hi to Mike Rogers. Mike, I don't know if you're listening live or if it's somewhere down the line, you're getting some sleep, but Mike, of course, oversees somewhere, making sure that we stay safe. He is the father of Nicole, and I talked to Nicole a couple of minutes ago. She said, I really haven't had a chance to talk to Dad a lot because of practice. It happens to coincide at a time when he can't come to the phone. So, Dad, Nicole's thinking about you. We wish you a Merry Christmas. And again, thank you. Please stay safe. Love you, brother. So, ready to get this one underway. Valerie Dreyer says, let's go, Mangum. I'm good to have you alongside, Valerie. Thanks for dropping by and saying hello. Woodson and Hartman set to jump center. Tap going to be controlled by Merritt. And we are underway on this Friday night. And think this week, this time next week, we'll find out whether Dylan got coal in his stocking or actually got a gift. Lob inside the catch. Glass shot won't go down for Sanders. Ball batted around, knocked out of bounds, and I believe it was last touched by Merritt, and it was. Carolyn Gerald says, hello, Mr. Barnes. All excited to watch those Gerald's girls and the Lady Tigers. Good luck. Now, you bet, Miss Gerald's. I'm just sorry that Indiana is not playing for the Big Ten Championship tomorrow. Instead, it's Northwestern and the Ohio State University. Speaking of Gerald's, there's Victoria for three. Doesn't get it to go. Ball tapped out. Tracked down by Davenport. And a reset now for Mangum. Denise York is checked in. Hello, Denise. They'll go to Woodson on the baseline. And Riley going to get tied up. We'll get a jump ball. And already Coach Workman with her hands held out like, was that not a foul? And I guarantee you, if it's on the other end of the floor, they're gonna ring her up for a foul, aren't they?
Yeah, Probably every single time, but
I talked to Coach Workman about it last weekend. She said, yeah, and it's one of those things Riley has to – she's got to adapt to the officials. The officials not going to adapt to her. They go back inside to Woodson. Ball gets knocked free and finally going to be picked up by Riley Hartman. Good job by Hartman on the defensive end. So back the other way comes Merritt. Minute gone by in the first, and there is no score. Jocelyn Sanders out high, going to lob it inside. Backdoor opportunity. Shot blocked away by Woodson, and they called her for a foul. Riley Hartman going to go to the line to shoot two, but there you go. A foul already, and the foul will send Jamie Peffer to the free throw line.
Yep, got to be smart. She's got to stay in the ball game for them to really, make a lot of games, interesting, keep them in ball games and win some of those ball games.
And Peffer hits the first of two. She'll get one more. Second one on the way. Good. So Peffer hit them both. She got the first 2 points of the ball game. By the way, Valerie Dreyer checks back in. And inbounds pass going to be eventually picked up by Emma. Good job by Gerald. I thought that had disaster written all over it. Now we get a foul. They're going with a three-man rotation. We saw these guys last weekend over at Burns Flat. Check foul here, and they have called it on Merritt's Blakely Barnett. That'll be number 1 on Barnett and number 1 on Merritt in the first half of play. Got to ask Valerie Dreyer. There's so many songs that are labeled Valerie. The Monkees sang one. Steve Winwood sang one. There may be another one out there. I wonder what her favorite Valerie song is. I prefer the Monkees version. Davenport going to go inside, put it up off the glass and score. Saw the speed there of Jocelyn, but she harnessed it. She controlled herself that time. Tied it 2. Back the other way, Merritt in a heartbeat. Up top, little ball fake. Pollard may have gotten away with a walk. Now she'll go inside, lay it up and in. So Daley Pollard, little jump stop up top, and then went to the glass and scored. Elaine Mills-Smith says, let's go Lady Tigers, and you bet. 2 minutes gone by here in this first quarter of play. It's a 4-2 lead for Merritt, and inside is Riley Woodson. Now a push going to be called against Woodson, not on her, but actually the player defending her. That's going to go against Jamie Peffer. That'll be the first on Peffer, and number 2 called against Merritt. Inbounds pass goes to Victoria. She's cut off. A little wraparound pass, Nicole Rogers high off the window and will score. So Nicole Rogers with her first 2. I'll say hi to my fellow DHS compatriot, Jill Travis Nippert. Good to see you there, Jill. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Going to get a jump ball, I believe, down below us. Waiting for the officials to make the call. And there is some discussion, and yes, it will be a jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Merritt. So they'll inbound underneath their own window. Jumping here on the near side, and that's got to be a travel, yeah. Daley Pollard went upstairs and left her feet and had nowhere to go with the basketball. Came back down, and you can't do that. Going to get a substitution now as off the bench. Back into the ball game will come Davy Taylor. Taylor making her first appearance of the evening. And now we're getting even more of a discussion. What are we talking about down there? What's going on? Do we know? Do they know? Peyton Fight has come into the ball game as well for Merritt. And a foul going to be called on Taylor. And on Daly, that'll be her first. And team foul number 3 on Merritt here in the early going. So Peyton Fight comes into the ball game along with Taylor. And first foul picked up by Taylor on the night. 4-4, 5:20 left here in the first quarter of play. Ashley Sosa has come into the ball game as well. Sosa got a piece of that one. Davenport got it back, and then Sosa grabbed her on the arm. Well, and so often is the case when you've got a bunch of bodies to run at people, you kind of play a little bit more frenetic defense, and we're seeing that with the 3 substitutions off the bench here. Jamie Peffer going to come right back in now, and setting down will be Daley Pollard. So a smaller lineup out there right now for Merritt. Inbounds pass, caught at the left hash mark by Emma. Gerald's lost it, but there to pick it up is Nicole Rogers. Rogers now crossing over, goes inside Riley. Woodson double teamed, lost the ball, put up the shot, missed it the first time, but her putback is up and in. Great job by Riley to work hard on the window and get it to go. So Woodson has given her club a lead, 6-4. Back the other way. Jumper from 15 by Fight won't go. Weak side rebound. Victoria may have gotten away with a double dribble. In fact, she did get away with a double dribble. Now Davenport will get it and had it knocked out of her hands. And it was last touched by Daly Taylor. You can see down there, Jeff Doherty's like, wasn't that a double dribble? And the official, I think, was probably blocked from view and could not see it. Timeout going to be taken here by Coach Workman. We'll take one as well. 4:40 left in the first. Mangum by a pair. 6-4 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
And welcome back as we've got 4:40 left in the first quarter of play. 6-4 the score. Susie Abbott says, good luck, Lady Tigers. Best of luck to Victoria and Emma Geralds. So Mangum inbounds. That's Nicole Rogers with the basketball. Rogers up behind the arc comes to Davenport. Now they'll swing it around to Emma Geralds. Nowhere to go. Davenport looking inside, getting a clear out from Woodson. Can't take advantage of it. Now they'll go to Riley. Double team. Gets fouled on the arm. And they call a jump ball. Wow. Sure looked like they grabbed her arm right there, didn't it? Jump ball error going to point the way of Mangum. They'll get it back with 4:22 left in the first. Davenport to inbound. Goes to Rogers. Nicole had her shot blocked. Now they're going to call a foul on this one. All right then. Whistle going to go against Jamie Peffer. That'll be her second, and 4 now on Merritt. At the line, Nicole to shoot 2. First all the way for Rogers. In and out. Nicole will get one more. So where the Oklahoma City Thunder returned to the scene of the crime last night as they went back and played at Chesapeake Arena. Remember, back in March, it was their basketball game that got postponed and then made the sports world stop on its ear against the Utah Jazz. Second one for Rogers is good. She's got 3. Mangum leads it by 3. Wide open here on the near side. Little jump shot goes down. So Barnett, that's the other Barnett, making the deuce there, and has brought her club to within 1, 7-6 at the midway point of quarter number 1. Riley inside, high out the window, rattled around the rim, and it wouldn't stay down. My goodness. Barnett with the rebound, quickly into the front court. She'll go to Sanders. Sanders, little off-balance dribble drive, and a push going to be called. I don't think this is on Riley. It should be on Nicole. And they did call it on Rogers. Riley's kind of like, I hope that's not against me, and it's not. So on Nicole, that'll be her first, and team number 2 called on Mangum. Inbounds pass to Barnett. Going to set, fire a 3. That is an air ball, but saving it on the weak side. Nope, standing out of bounds is Blakely Barnett. So the Barnetts figuring into that one, but to no success. 3:42 left in the first, 7-6 lead for Mangum. Davenport with the basketball, hounded in the backcourt. She'll come into the front court, get the double team. Ball tipped out of her hands, and here's Blakely Barnett with a run out. Barnett with the right-handed layup, and it's good. And back on top now, Merritt, as it's 8-7. 3:20 and running in the first quarter of play. Davenport into the front court, double team, stepped through, and she walked, I believe, and did. So what do you think about this limited seating thing? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's a smart move, for the schools to do. It's not the best thing if you're in a family, you want to watch and play and everything, but I think just limiting the capacity, trying to do social distancing and things of that nature help out.
Well, and actually it's Blakely, and it was Daley Pollard with 2 more. Actually, it's not the school. It was a mandate by the governor. I'm going to get a travel as checking into the ball game, and Getting surprised by the pass was Alyssa Dreyer. So it's going to go back now to Merritt. But the governor mandated last week that indoor sporting activities had to be 50% capacity or 4 family members per player, whichever was less. So it's kind of a wait and see deal how long he's going to keep that in effect. Sanders from the free throw line, 15-footer, good. So Sanders beginning to heat up a little bit, and she can create some problems, and did there as Mangum walked with the ball on the defensive end. 12-7 ball game. The lead now for Merritt. 2:28 left here in this first quarter of play. Probably you would think at least that when things do start back up after the first of the year, this will be the norm. You hand out the tickets and you have minimum, a much lower capacity inside the facilities. I mean, there's nobody walking outside, loitering outside around the restroom areas and the concession stand. You get your stuff and you go back to your seat. 2 minutes left here in this first quarter of play, and a turnover there is unable to control the pass. Daley Taylor, and it'll go out of bounds. Mangum will get it back. They've gone cold here. I mentioned that because you kind of got cold here inside the building.
Yeah, that AC kind of goes on and off above us, so I kind of fluctuate between hoodie, no hoodie.
One of my favorite places to come, especially when we set up high like this, because we're right next to it. Usually we come here after coming off a couple of games at Granite, where we roast upstairs. Emma into the front court. She'll go to Victoria. Gerald's getting a screen here on the near side underneath the basket and just threw it away. And as Daley Pollard comes away with it, Pollard on the run. She'll lose it. Riley Woodson there to pick it up to the midcourt line. Riley now going to dribble, crossover, stop, put up the 8-footer. Got it to go! How about Riley Woodson? Some handles there for Riley. Says, how about me being a point guard, coach? 12-9, 90 seconds left, quarter number 1. Out high, there's Peffer. Skip it inside now to Sanders on the baseline. Had her shot changed by Woodson, so she'll make a little move and go inside. And boy, to it, Tomlin. Sanders is on fire. She's got 3 buckets in a row and 8 on the night. Her club leads it 14-9. Now Mangum throws it into the front court. Ball going to be taken away by Daley Taylor. So a reset now for Merritt as they lead 14-9. 55 seconds left in the first. Going to go inside here to that girl, Sanders, and she'll knock down another one. Good pass from Peffer to Sanders, and Sanders now 8 unanswered, and it's 16-9. 40 seconds left, first quarter of play. Emma into the front court and got a collision. Blocking foul going to be called, and Gerald should go to the line to shoot 2. Check the blocking foul here on Merritt, and they have called it on Daley Taylor. That'll be her second. Well, I've got her for 2. The scoreboard has her for 1. Team foul number 5 whistled against the Oilerettes. Couple of free throws here. Gerald's first, back of the iron. She'll get one more. Emma yet to score in the ball game. Back into the ball game now comes Bregan Barnett, and also checking back in, Peyton Fite. Second free throw on the way for Gerald's, and this one does not go in, and the rebound going to be cleared off by Merritt. Got to find an answer for Tomlin. Sanders on that offensive end. Sosa for 3. That won't go. And the weak side rebound cleared away by Rogers. Did a good job that time by Nicole blocking out to get the basketball. Mangum now on the offensive end will lose the basketball. Sosa going to steal it and had it taken away by Gerald. Emma going to go inside, attack the glass, put up the shot, didn't get it to go. But a blocking foul will be called, and Emma will go back to the line. Foul on Pollard. And on Daley, that'll be her first. And team foul number 6 called on Merritt here in quarter number 1. At the line, Emma Geralds. 15.2 left of the first. First for Gerald's good. Emma had missed a couple. Now she's in the scoring column. Gerald's will get one more. 16-10 ball game. Second of 2 on the way for Emma. And this one rolls around the rim, won't go, but the rebound put back halfway down. Wouldn't stay. for Hardin Wallace and a foul on the rebound on Riley Woodson. Yikes. Boy, you hate to get those fouls late in a quarter, don't you?
Yeah, that's always the most frustrating thing. With just a few seconds left, and then you pick up your second here in the first.
10 seconds when that foul was committed. We're down to 5 here. Pollard over the top. She'll fire to Sosa. 3 doesn't go. Rebound Victoria, and the quarter comes to an end. 16-10. It's a 6-point lead. Merritt over Mangum. On Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Second quarter coming up here. Classic Hits 97.7. Mangum trailing by a score of 16-10, and it was the Jocelyn Tomlin Sanders show that first quarter of play, as she had 10 of her club's 16 points. And they lead at 16-10. On the other side of the ledger, Riley Woodson with 4. And she will start quarter number 2. I was about ready to ask that question, but it's been answered. She's out there. Merritt with the ball to begin the second frame. They work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. And that's Sanders with the ball. She'll go to Sosa. Sosa looks inside now to Hartman. Back out top. Barnett for 3. Bank shot good. Blakely Barnett, the bank is open. What time is it? Anybody? 6:54. Better hurry. They're closed at 7. Well, let me tell you about my good friend Heath Jackson checking out the broadcast this evening. Good to have you alongside, Heath, and Merry Christmas to you, partner. Going to go inside, force it to Rogers. Not a good pass, and Sanders going to take it away. Over the top, she'll go to Pollard. And inside, back to Cutting. Peyton Fight couldn't get the shot to go down, but she was fouled. Check that then is Riley Hartman instead, who will go to the line to shoot 2. Whistle called on on Victoria Gerald's. 1 on Victoria, 3 now on Mangum. Or check that, 4 on Mangum in the first half. First free throw good. Another opportunity now for Riley Hartman. 19-10. It was a fruit gum company, and they had a song called Yummy, 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 I Got Love in My Tummy. Before we can dial that up, second free throw by Hartman, and that'll make it 20-10 with 7:10 left in the first half of play. Woodson underneath the basket. Great entry pass by Victoria, and Riley will put it up and in. Woodson now was 6 in the ball game, and it's 21-12. Minute gone by here in this second quarter of play. And they did correct the scoreboard. It's 21-12. Barnett's shot a moment ago was 3, not a 2. Good move inside there by Blakely. She'll put it up and in with the left hand. 5 on the quarter of Barnett. 23-12. Davenport to go the other way. Jocelyn had the ball knocked out of her hands. Got it to the rim, but Hartman came away with a loose rebound. And here comes Merritt. Triple drive in the corner. Sosa may shuffle the feet. They'll back it out now and reset to Pollard. Pollard coming here on the near side at the free throw line. She will find Riley Hartman. Hartman going to put it on the floor. Go inside. Got some contact. No call and laid it up and in. Riley Hartman now with 4 in the ball game. 25-12, and just like that, Merritt on top by 13 with 6:10 left in the first half of play. Skip pass to Emmett near the timeline. Cheryl's now going to reset. Clarence Hoppengardner has joined us. Hello, Clarence. Victoria slides to his top. She'll come to Nicole on the baseline. A bump and a bang, no call. Skip pass back to Victoria. Now Woodson at the right elbow. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Workman. 5:53 left in the half. 25-12. 13-point lead for Merritt. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
So, first of all, you're welcome, Heath, and thank you for the Christmas greetings as well. And take that, oh young boy. Valerie Dreyer said, I remember that song, Yummy, 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 I Got Love in My Tummy. 1910 Fruit Gum Company. Go ahead, kids, Google it at home. Here's what they need to do. When they're listening to the broadcast back, they need to do a TikTok of that and send it to us, right? No?
That would be pretty cool. I mean, there's always trivia in here somewhere. Maybe they can answer a few questions of yours that I don't even know half the time.
Oh, half the time, nothing.
I've given myself a little bit of credit.
Yeah, you are. 5:53 left in the half, 25-12, and Riley Woodson going to get the inbounds pass. She'll wrap it around now to Nicole. Draws the crowd, puts up the tough shot. Couldn't get it to go, battled for the rebound, but it's going to be taken away by Merritt. Good job in traffic that time by Bregan Barnett to come up with a loose basketball. Now off the run, Sanders kicks right side. 3-ball dialed up, fight, fires, no. Rebound, look at that, smallest player on the court. Jocelyn goes up and gets it, lost it, and then got it back, and here comes Emma. Gerald's into the front court. She'll go to Davenport, looked inside Riley. Tough catch, made it. Ball on the floor, Woodson battling. Yeah, we're going to get a jump ball. That'll stop the clock with 5:20 left in the first half of play. You know, and you may remember better than I, but I think that's the first plexiglass that we have seen at the scorer's table that keeps the officials away from the scorer's bench as Rogers goes inside and scores.
Yeah, I can't remember seeing that yet.
I know it wasn't at Empire, and I don't believe it was at Burns Flat last week, was it?
I don't believe so.
5:03 left in the first half of play, and going inside, scoring Daley Taylor. Taylor makes it 27-14, 4:50 left, first half of play. Cherry picking, Gerald's on the front court, and that's Victoria. She'll go back over the top to Rogers near the timeline. Valerie, I'm old too, don't worry about it, kid. 4:40 left in the first half of play. In fact, Lori Laughlin and I were lamenting the fact of just how old we are. Ball thrown away by Mangum. Good job by Davenport trying to go get it, but no chance there as she'll throw it right back into the hands of Merritt. Quickly into the front court they will come. Going to lob it inside and high off the glass. Shot didn't go down that time. As the point-blank range shot for Hartman rattled in, rattled out. We'll get a foul on the rebound. Let's check it on Merritt with 4:21 left in the half. And foul on Peyton Fight, and that'll be her first. And team foul number 8 called on Merritt. Of course, I had to laugh at Lori Laughlin. First free throw, Rogers rolls in. Nicole will get one more. She was lamenting the fact that she was 51. And I'm like, put 9 more on that, sister, and then complain to me. You're not 60. I said, yes, I am. She goes, oh, I would have guessed 55. That's really not that much of a compliment, you know? Second shot, no good. Rebound, Woodson flips it up, didn't get it to go. Rebound, though, by Victoria. Good job by Gerald's. And a reset now to Emma up top. At the left hash mark, she'll put it on the floor, go underneath on the baseline, get cut off, goes back out to Nicole. Rogers, diagonal pass near side, Victoria. Sets, fires, 3, back of the iron, no. Foul, and Gerald's will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Riley Hartman's first. That'll be 9 now, called on Merritt. Cheney Buck wanting to know if Frito Bandito is officiating. You lost me on that one, Shane. I don't know. First free throw rattles in and out. Victoria will get 2 more. Frito Lay, and I don't know if that's what she's referring to or not. Second one, no good. My goodness. Mangum coming into the quarter, 2 of 6 from the foul line. Here in the second, they're just 1 of 4. JD Buck says, don't talk old until you're 80. Okay, you win. I concede, JD. 3rd of 3 on the way. Back of the iron won't go. Woodson with the rebound, put back, and that won't fall. There must be a gremlin up on that rim. Dribble, drive, and a foul on Riley, and that is not a good foul there. Woodson Reaching in, you're going to get called on that every time, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure. And might have been a frustration foul. She knows she should have put that last shot in. And, I mean, she knows she's going to get called for that every time.
Third on Riley. 5 now on Mangum. Couple of free throws here for Sanders, and it rattles in and out. Won't go for Jocelyn. She'll get one more. So setting down will be, I would think, probably for the half now. Setting down will be Woodson and Faith Harden-Wallace back into the contest for Mangum. Second of 2 free throws won't go, and suddenly nobody can make a free throw. Rebound by Rogers. Davenport going to get her pocket pick. Sanders with the steal. She'll come back the other way. I think the Mangum fans wanted a foul on that one. There's a lot of contact. Well, if they let them play like that in the boys' contest, look out. 3:30 left here in the half, and Davenport out of position, going to get called for a push as she collided with Sanders. And Jocelyn, that'll be her first. And team foul number 6 on Mangum. Frito Bandito, though. Years ago, Frito-Lay, they had a character, Frito Bandito, who hawked their product. The voice of the Frito Bandito? My hero, Mel Blanc. You know who Mel Blanc was?
I have absolutely no idea.
Killing me, Smalls. I'll get it for you here in a moment. There's folks out there going, oh, the young man doesn't know that? Dribble drive here by Pollard. Puts up the shot. Didn't count. She traveled. Mel Blanc, the voice of the Frito Bandito, happened to be the voice of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Sylvester the Cat, Foghorn Leghorn. Any of this ringing a bell?
I mean, yeah, I just didn't watch much of it, I guess.
You didn't watch Looney Tunes?
Not. Oh. I mean, a little bit, I guess.
You missed out on life. I've got to talk to your parents. Into the front court, here comes Emmett Gerald's. Her diagonal pass going to be taken away by Sosa, as that one was telegraphed back the other way. Jump stop and off the window. The layup there for Davy Pollard. Pollard down with 4 in the ball game. And a steal by Sosa. Back to Pollard off the glass and 2 more. Back-to-back buckets for Daly. She's got 6. And the lead has grown to 16, 31-15. Inbounds pass taken away. Shot put up by Sanders is good. Mangum can't get the ball inbounds. A dozen now, and Sanders again tipping that one away. Well, they have really cranked it up defensively. If you're Coach Workman, what do you do here?
I think you take a timeout, drop a play. I mean, you've seen the Merritt look. You know what they're going to do, so drop a play and try and get the ball in right here.
Landry Lively into the ball game, gets the inbounds pass. Landry starting at the free throw or at the timeline, needs some help. Rogers will give it to her. Now they swing it to Victoria on the left side. Her 15-footer comes up short. Sosa going to dig out the rebound in the corner. Oh, here we go. Travel. Oh, I thought it was going to be a foul. Travel called instead. So apparently what Ms. Buck is getting at is that one of our officials, and I don't know which one, but one of our officials apparently works for Lay's, delivers potato chips. So there you have it. I'm guessing it's the gentleman across the way in front of the Merritt Oiler broadcast booth. I'm just guessing. That's pretty good, JD. You must listen to Michael in the morning to come up with that kind of stuff. Minute 45 left here in the first half of play. 33-15. If not, you should be. By the way, send me some of your jokes. Victoria on the offensive end. She'll come to Nicole. Back to Victoria. Fires a 3 in rhythm. Doesn't draw any iron. Landry Lively tries to save it. Can't get it done. The ball going to go back now to Merritt. 91 seconds left in the first. They lead 33-15. Mangum had an early lead, but Merritt has turned it up defensively and really denied Mangum inside. Catch over the top. Ball batted around. Great defense by Lively to come up with a steal. Looked like it was going to be an easy 2 for Peffer, but she lost the basketball. Oh, when you're 80, you can get by with this sort of thing. She says, yes, you identified the guy correctly. It's the one with the most hair out there. There's a steal out front, a run out, and layup, and the shot too strong. Battle for the rebound. Landry Lively in the middle of it, and we'll get a jump ball. The one with the most hair. Oh, that's so good. When you get to that point in your life, you know, you're kind of like, hey, I'm here again. I've done this for 80 years now. I can go ahead and speak my mind. You know what I'm saying? Older people and kids. and yoga pants. None of them lie. 45 seconds left in the first half of play. Lively again in the middle of that one. And we'll get another jump ball, and the arrow this time going to point the way of Merritt. So the air conditioner is going off, and Dylan now will be able to take his hoodie back off. And I don't think that's right. They had a jump ball about 30 seconds ago, and they gave it to Merritt, and it should be Mangum, and now they've corrected it. Okay. I thought at first they were going to give it to Merritt, and I'm going to say that wasn't correct. Lively gets the inbound pass and gets bumped for her efforts. She'll go to the other end to shoot free throws. Foul on Bregan Barnett. That'll be her first. 10 team fouls now on the Oilerettes, so Landry going to get a couple of free throws right now. Our boys' game to follow here on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. 43 seconds left in the first half, 33-15. Lively shoots two. First one for Landry does not go. She should get another one. We had a lane violation. Did you see that?
Yeah, I thought they were going to call it if she missed, but I guess no one saw it, or they just didn't think it was. But, I mean, I thought it was pretty.
She stepped into the paint prior to the ball being released. All right, second one, she did it again. Second one on the way. This one's good. Wow. So Lively 1 of 2 from the foul line. First point of the night for Landry. 33-16, 35 seconds left in the first half of play. The boys headed to the locker room, get ready for their nightcap bowl game. Bregan Barnett shoots the three, doesn't get it to go. Rebound Victoria. She comes to Emma on the run out. 25 seconds and running in the first half of play. Nicole behind the arc, gets a screen, goes in the paint, nothing there. Hands it off to Victoria, and now a reset up high to Emma. Clock shows 15 seconds left in this first half of play. Lively makes a tough catch, puts it on the floor, going to go baseline. They skip it over the top. Ball fake there for Gerald's. Emma went inside, lost it. Ball taken away. Run out now for Sosa. She's out in front of the pack, lays it up with the right hand as time expires, and it won't go down. So the first half in the books as we welcome Amy Brown into the broadcast booth. 33 on the board for Merritt, 16 for Mangum. 33-16 at the half. Merritt in front of Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
The Mangum Drug Company is a great place to find gifts for that hard-to-buy person on your list. Here are some ideas. Consuela totes, cosmetic bags, wallets and purses, Pura Vida bracelets, rings, necklaces, and anklets. You'll find Oklahoma Pride garden flags, T-shirts in short and long sleeve, and decorative doormats. Check out Smarty Pants vitamins available in capsules or gummies. Shop Mangum Drug Company, west side of the square, Mangum, Oklahoma. And don't forget your flu shots at Mangum Drug Company.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Till in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Well, it was a 16-10 ball game at the end of the first 8 minutes of play. Merritt on top. And then the Oilerettes go on a scoring spree, and they outscore Mangum 17-6 in that second frame, and they lead it 33-16 at the half. Merritt out in front of Mangum here at the intermission. Check the numbers. First, Jocelyn Tomlin Sanders leading the way for the Oilerettes. She's got a dozen. Blakely Barnett was 7 in the ballgame, 6 for Daley Pollard. Give 4 in that first half to Riley Hartman, and 2 apiece for Daley Taylor and Jamie Peffer. And again, 33 on the board at the intermission for this group from Merritt. From the free throw line, the Oilerettes 4 of 6 in that first half of play, and really don't have anybody in foul trouble. They've got an extremely deep bench, and so they can go deep and not have to worry about it. On the other side of the ledger, Nicole Rogers and Riley Woodson with a half a dozen apiece. And then it drops off dramatically. Jocelyn Davenport has got 2, 1 in the first half for Emma Gerald, and 1 for Landry Lively. Mangum from the foul line in the first half, 4 of 13. Yikes, Dylan Fox.
Yeah, you got to make free throws. It doesn't really matter what ball game you're in, but Merritt, they had that full court pressure, and like you said, it was 16-10 after that first quarter. And when you have that full court pressure, you can score and score in bunches, and that's what Merritt did.
Well, they had 3 straight buckets where they stole the inbounds pass and laid it in. So, again, 33-16 at the half. Riley Woodson, foul problems. She has 3 at the intermission. And if memory serves me correct, she's fouled out of every ball game. So the hope is that she's able to stay in for an entire contest. It will be beneficial for this club indeed.
Yeah, for sure. I think you're right. But if she can stay in ball games, they're a very, very good team when she can stay in those games.
Much different ball club when she's in
very
there.
different ball team.
At the half, it's 33-16. We'll take a timeout and come back. We received very late this afternoon. In fact, we were sitting here in the broadcast booth, the bracket for the 12th Annual Merritt Classic, which is coming up that first full week after the holiday break. And Mangum and Hobart participating in it. We'll have that bracket for you when we come back on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy,
So all Dylan and I want for Christmas is a new computer. If we can get that, we're going to be happy individuals. 33-16 at the half. Mangum trailing here as we play on this Friday night in Merritt. And again, coming up after the holiday break, it'll be the Merritt Classic, 12th Annual Merritt Classic, which will take place, obviously, here at Merritt. And we talked about it in the pregame show, but some folks maybe not with us at that time, Dylan Fox. And Mangum will play the first ball game of the tournament. 10:30 in the morning, they'll do battle with Frederick. And then later on, it'll be the Hobart girls. They'll play Hollis, a team that they beat last night. They'll get a chance to play them at 1 o'clock on that Thursday afternoon. And then as we look at the boys' half of the bracket, Mr. Producer, can we get that pulled up? All right, thank you. You didn't know that Mr. Producer was here, did you?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he joined us. Hobart will do battle with Frederick on Thursday morning. So really it won't be that bad of a deal. Maybe your dad and I can just do those 3 games in a row. And then we'll be off until 7:45 that night when Mangum and Merritt will play the final game of the evening on the boys' half of the bracket. Going to be a great tournament. Boys' half, you've got Hooker in it, Hobart, Frederick, Mangum, Merritt, Hollis, and Minko, and we already talked about it. When you talk about Hooker, you talk about Minko, and you talk about Mangum, you've got teams that are in the top 11 in Class 2A. And if memory serves me correct, and you've got them pulled up there, I think Hobart cracked the top 20 this week, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they were sitting at number 20 last week. They moved up a few spots after finishing second place over there in the Burns Flat Dill City tournament. But when you have 4 top 20 teams in the same tournament, especially getting close to playoffs, really how you perform in that tournament might dictate where you are seeding-wise when the playoff tournament comes out, the seeding and whatnot. It could drastically affect where you're ranked if, say, Mangum goes on a run, wins that tournament. they're right there in the top 8, get to host throughout the playoffs. Same thing for Hobart. If you run the table, win 3 ball games in this tournament, I mean, you're sitting pretty as well. So you have a tough task right after Christmas break to play at your best.
Well, and here's the thing. Not only do they have that tournament, but the first ball games after the Christmas break on Tuesday night, January the 5th, at Snyder. And that Cyclo team is pretty darn good.
Yeah, and Coach Reed over there at Snyder, he knows how to coach that club.
Yeah,
and
he does.
They can play well. They get hot and they get going, and it's a fun team to watch. So Mangum's going to have to get going and get going quick. It will tell you where you are at very early next year.
All right, second half coming up. I want to test this real quick, see if we can get it to work.
Occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Well, whatever happened there, let's keep it up because it actually worked that time. It'll be Merritt basketball as we begin this third quarter of play. They work on the right viewing device in their home white uniforms with the orange numerals and the black trim. They'll lob it inside. Shot no good. The foul going to be called. Riley Woodson, by the way, beginning the quarter on the bench. Faith Harden-Wallace in there, and Faith will pick up her first foul of the night. And that will be the first of the second half called against Mangum. And so at the free throw line shooting 2 and making the first will be Peffer. And Jamie will get one more. She has 3 points and all have come from the line. Second one on the way here is good. So Pepper hit them both and has given her club a 35-16 lead. Nicole Rogers, Jocelyn Davenport, Gerald Squared, then it's Emma and Victoria. And as we mentioned, Faith Harden-Wallace out on the floor to begin this third period of play. Ball slapped free out high and a run out now for Sanders. Chasing is Davenport, but Sanders will lay it up and in. Jocelyn is just good. So that'll make it 37-16, and that is the biggest lead of the night now for Merritt. They go inside here to Gerald's, and she'll get pushed and go to the line to shoot 2. Good job by Emma to attack the glass. Daly Pollard will pick up the personal. That'll be her second, and team number 1 of the second half on Merritt. So at the free throw line, Gerald's, and Emma just, boy, she cannot get it to work. Emma now from the line, just 1 of 5. Victoria 0 for 3. This one is good. So Emma 1 of 2. That's 2 points of the night for Gerald's. 20-point lead, minute gone by here in the third. By the way, let me tell you about Heath Jackson. He gives us the numbers. Hooker is number 2. Minko is 6. Mangum 11. And Hobart is 16. And wide open inside with an easy 2 there. On the baseline is Riley Hartman. And it's just Hartman sitting there on the block and nobody picking her up. Heath, by the way, thank you for those numbers update. 39-17, 6:35 and running here in this third period of play. Rogers going to get called for the travel. A lot of contact there. And maybe a foul, but it doesn't go that way when you're down 39-17, I guess. 6:25 and running here in the third. And Merritt in command. We see that experience that they have as the little give and go. That's a great 2-person game there. And as Fight gets the pass and lays it up and in. Easy 2 there. That was Hartman instead. I'm sorry. 14 is not in there. It's 24. So Riley Hartman now has 8 in the ball game. And it'll make it 41-17. 2 minutes gone by in the third. Championship weekend when it comes to football on a high school level, as the Class B, A, and 2A championship bowl games will be decided. They'll play the Class B ball game as Mangum throws it away. They'll play the Class B ball game up there at Northwestern Oklahoma State University on the campus in Alva. And the Class A and 2A championship ball games will be played at University of Central Oklahoma. Oklahoma Sooners playing tomorrow for the Big 12 championship. Taking on an Iowa State team that they were beaten by earlier this season. Sanders at the free throw line. Comes here on the near side. Leaves it. We got a couple of new players into the ballgame now for Merritt during that last time out. One of those is Regan Barnett, who fires a three. Doesn't get it to go. Landry Lively battling for the rebound. She's in the middle of that. And so is Morgan White, who has come in. And we're going to get a jump ball. They are going to point the way of Mangum. So the Lady Tigers will get it. It's, as we said, Morgan White, Landry Lively, along with Nicole Rogers, Emma Charles, and that's Victoria instead, along with Faith Harden-Wallace. So Coach Workman just looking for some combination as Harden-Wallace puts it up and had it partially blocked. Rebound taken away by Sanders. Jocelyn on the run, weaving her way through traffic, kicks right side. Three ball going to be dialed up here. Front of the iron does not go for Peyton Fife, with the long rebound by Sosa. And a reset now for Ashley. 4:50 left here in the third. Sosa asking for the ball on the right side, but they'll go the opposite way. That's Barnett. She go to Sanders, and Sanders found wide open to the baseline. Shot too strong, though, as wide open was Peyton Fife, but may have gotten some happy feet there and missed the basket. Get a jump ball on the rebound. They're going to point the way of Merritt. 41-17, they lead. Barnett for three on the inbounds play. Doesn't go. Rogers had that one fall into her lap. And Nicole now back the other way. Who's your final four for the college football playoffs?
We had a long conversation about this the other day, but Alabama's in, Notre Dame's in, Clemson. And, I mean, it's probably going to be the same top four that is right now. If Clemson wins, Notre Dame just might drop one or two. I think Notre Dame's in either way. Alabama's probably in either way. Ohio State's obviously got to win. Clemson's obviously got to win to get in.
Okay.
The only if is Ohio State. I'm interested to see what they do with those only 5. Then will be 6 games played, so it'll be interesting to kind of see what they do there.
They want Ohio State in there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I know they do. They've only played 5 games, so it'll be interesting.
If they beat Northwestern tomorrow, they're in. Here comes Nicole Rogers off the bounce, high off the window, and the shot goes in for Nicole. So Rogers with the first field goal of the second half for Mangum. She's got 8, and it's 41-19. Off balance shot there, and rolling it in for 2 is Jamie Peffer, and Peffer now with a half a dozen.
So you think A&M's out?
Well,
regardless.
I think if it's me and I'm doing the voting, if Clemson handles Notre Dame, then to me, Texas A&M deserves to move up.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Harden-Wallace has the shot blocked inside. Back the other way comes Merritt. They work on the right end of your listening and viewing device. Peffer on the near side. A little drop pass for Fight. Peyton shot no good. Battle for the rebound in traffic and coming away with it. Good job that time on the inside by Morgan White. Here's why I say that. Clemson almost beat Notre Dame earlier this year with their backup quarterback.
Right. Now,
went into overtime.
Now, backup quarterback is in 5-star number 1 recruit in that draft class quarterback. So, I mean, he's legit. He's not just some scrub that came off the bench.
Got a foul down below us on Morgan White. That'll be the first on White. And team number 2 on Mangum in the second half. Yeah, but here's my argument on that. This is a guy who hadn't played all year long.
Oh, no,
And you put him in against a team that's a top 5 team. And, I mean, they're within an eyelash of winning it.
Oh, no, I totally agree with you. I'm just giving you a counter argument just because, I mean, the dude is legit. I mean, he is very good.
And if it wasn't for the guy that's there now with all the long hair, yeah, he would be the quarterback.
He would start at 99% of schools.
Yeah. Baseline move here, wraparound pass to Sosa. Ashley's shot comes up short and rebound Nicole Rogers. Well, but again, if they blow them out tomorrow, and I think Clemson just hammers them tomorrow.
Really?
I do.
Wow.
I think they've got a point to prove tomorrow. I really do. Sosa with his steal out high. Ashley off the bounce. She's going to get fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Morgan White's picked up 2. That'll be 3 on Mangum.
Yeah, I really think it just kind of comes down to how the game is won or lost. If it's close, Notre Dame's in. If it's a complete blowout, they're out.
Well, they'd love to have Notre Dame in there because of all the eyeballs. I mean, that's
right.
They've got folks that watch from all over the world. First free throw for Sosa, no good. Ashley will get one more. Ashley Sosa. 43-19, 2:24 left here in this third quarter of play. Second free throw on the way for Ashley. Front of the iron doesn't go. Battle for the rebound. Knocked around a couple of times, and I'm going to get a travel there. Yeah. Sliding out of bounds, literally, with the basketball was Riley Hartman. Alabama's in. You're right.
Yep.
Ohio State is in if they beat Northwestern. As much as I would like to see Northwestern win, Ohio State's going to win that game and win it big. Gerald comes to a jump stop. She'll go to Harden Wallace from 15, and Faith will get her first two of the night.
We would have had a very interesting conversation if Florida would have won the other night. It would have been interesting to see which SEC team got in.
Oh, I think Alabama. I just think Alabama's the best team in the country. Go inside here. Riley Hartman lays it up and in. She's got a good quarter going. 6 in the period, 10 on the ball game. Hartman makes it 45-21 with 1:35 remaining. Now, the defensive back for Florida, what he did is defenseless.
Wow.
Gerald's a couple of times off the window, couldn't get it to go, and the rebound cleared away by Merritt. I mean, that's just, you're a senior.
Yeah,
you cannot do that.
And all of the players around him,
yeah,
they knew what he had just done. Gave LSU a first down. He threw the shoe. If you didn't watch it, the defensive back threw an offensive player's shoe down the field, gave him a first down, went down and kicked the field goal.
Going to get a push here from Nicole Rogers, her second. Team got number 4 cold on Mangum. Jay McCormick, welcome to the broadcast, buddy. By the way, Heath Jackson says he doesn't believe that Ohio State deserves to get in, and
that's a legit argument.
Because of the number of games, I don't know that I disagree with that, but I think the committee wants them in. Great pass inside here, left-handed layup for Peffer. She got 6 in the quarter and 8 on the ball game. Brent Bogart has joined us as well. But, I mean, they had to change the rules 2 different times so Ohio State could qualify for the Big 12 or Big 10 championship.
Yeah, exactly.
3-ball out up here by Victoria and then drawing the iron. And it will be Merritt ball with 45 seconds left in the third.
And, I mean, it's not Ohio State's fault. I get it.
It isn't, no.
But you play 5 games. These other teams have twice as many games as you under their belt. It's just hard for me to put them in.
I agree with you.
But, I mean, they are, like you said, they are going to get in.
Of course, I'm going to be busy watching San Jose State and Boise State tomorrow afternoon.
That's a big ball game.
Hey, man, don't be making fun of my Broncos now. I love Boise State now. And I like their coach, Harsman. Good move inside here and off the rim. 2 more for Sanders. 16 in the ball game now for Jocelyn. I mean, he says we need to get out of the Mountain West. We need to go play in the Pac-12 or somewhere else. Let's go big time.
Yeah, I mean,
and I like his attitude. Yeah. Blocking foul down below us, and that'll go against Daley Pollard. That'll be her third. Team foul number 2 in the second half on Merritt. Jay McCormick says Ohio State doesn't deserve it. I don't think that anybody would argue that.
I don't think anyone disagrees with that.
But they're going to get in if they win.
Right.
Inbounds pass here. Emma had the ball knocked out of her hands. That was last touch by Merritt. 12.6 left here in the third. I mean, you look at Ohio State, and they're 5-0 going into the bowl game as the inbounds pass goes to Nicole Rogers. USC is 5-0 as well.
Right, exactly.
I mean, but USC is not anywhere near being a top 4 team. Boy, Emma got knocked down hard there. And let's see if it was on the floor or if she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Now they've called the foul on Pollard. That'll be her 4th. And on Merritt, that'll be their 3rd of the second half. And they said the foul was on the floor. So Mangum will inbound with 3.3 left of the quarter. Gerald's to do the honors. Emma looking. Harden Wallace for 2. Shot won't go, and the period will come to an end. 49-21, Merritt in command. Final 8 coming up on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
The Castle Insurance Agency at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum is your trusted choice independent agency for Greer County. Agent Pam Simmons has got 37 years experience and is happy to answer questions and provide competitive quotes. Representing many companies is the key to offering auto, home, farm, crop, life, semi-trucks, oil and gas, workers' comp, professional liability, specialized coverage for business. Call Pam at 580-782-3049. That's 580-782-3049. 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency. I know that voice. 49-21 as we get ready for the fourth quarter of play. In a ball game that is not going the way of Mangum. We have digressed a little bit, talked a little bit about some other things, including football. Heath Jackson goes for Alabama, Notre Dame, Clemson, and Cincinnati. And I was going to mention Cincinnati and Tulsa in a primetime ball game tomorrow night. And a great opportunity for both those ball clubs. They don't get a chance to play primetime on one of the big networks, and they do tomorrow. I think it's on ABC. Bounce back, take it away from Mangum, and Merritt will give it right back. Rogers open underneath the basket, and Nicole will lay it up and in. 10 in the ball game now for Nicole. 49-21. Here's what I wonder about, though, is Merritt going to go inside, left-handed shot put up and in by Jamie Peffer. Riley Woodson has come back into the ball game. How is it that schools like Alabama and Brigham Young have been able to get almost all of their ball games in? And then you look at an Ohio State or USC, and they only play 5 games. What is the difference?
I'm not sure if it's policy or what it is.
Ball taken away here, run out, layup that does not fall in for Pollard, but the putback is up and in for Sanders, who now has 18. But, I mean, doesn't that strike you as odd?
I mean, it does. It might. I don't know if it's coincidence or policy or what it is, but, I mean, you have a good point.
I mean, I think that Alabama had one game that was postponed, the LSU game, and then they ended up making it up. Lively for 3. Shot won't go down for Landry, and the rebound going to be taken away by Pollard and Merritt. They lead 53-23 with 6:40 left in the ball game. Sanders going to go inside. Riley wasn't going to pick up her 4th. And that was right. I like the idea of Riley to try to get there and cut off the baseline, but she got there late. That'll be 4 on her and 5 on Mangum in the second half of play.
Yeah, she's almost got to get a foot out of bounds to square herself up and then take the charge.
Yep. Rogers going to sit down. And coming into the ball game is Maddie Paxton. First time we have seen her. Victoria Geralds will sit down as well. So it's Paxton along with Emma Geralds, Landry Lively, Woodson, and the final member of that 5, Faith Harden-Wallace. Sosa gets the inbounds pass, leaves it on the left side for Fight. Peyton for 3. Shot won't go. Battle for the rebound. Boy, a couple of Mangum players really collided hard. It's Riley Woodson and Landry Lively. The ball lost out of bounds by Landry, so it'll still stay in the possession of Merritt. 6:28 left of the ball game. Skip pass, Sosa for 3, back of the iron, and time for Ashley. Long rebound, though, dug out by Sosa and company, and Ashley will fire another 3, and this one goes. Ashley Sosa with her first 3 of the night, 56-23, 6:10 left in the ballgame. Mangum Lady Tigers will be off until the 5th day of January. They'll be over at Snyder for a pair of ball games, and then they're here at the tournament, the 12th annual Merritt Classic. Emma Gerald's going to go inside, get fouled, make the bucket, and she'll go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play with 6:02 remaining. That's the second foul of the night, ticketed on Bregan Barnett, and team foul number 4 called on Merritt. Gerald's free throw, good. So Emma with the three-point play, she's got 5 of the ball game, and it's 56-25. 2 minutes gone by here in this final quarter. By the way, OU, if they win, where do they go to play their bowl game, you think?
You know, I'm not really sure. I mean, I think they get
be a travel there, a little jump step. Peyton Fight will turn it over.
And they get a New Year's 6, right? If you win.
They should, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess there's that automatic tie-in, isn't there?
Right, I think so.
Conference.
So I got one more question. So you think A&M gets in if Clemson wins handedly, and A&M doesn't go to an SEC championship game. You think they still get in?
Well, yeah. I mean, I put them in. I don't think they'll get in. I think that's who should go. I mean, their only losses have been to Alabama.
No, I mean, I agree with you.
Who's destroyed everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I'm just giving you a counter argument.
No, I understand what you're saying. You know, you don't even play in your conference championship. You're going to play in the Final Four. And I think in 2020 that kind of thing happens. I think in a normal season, no, we're not even close to that. 5:13 left of the ball game, 56-25. Back the other way comes Merritt. Kids playing hard. It's just one of those things that kind of got out of control. 2 more put up by Riley Hartman. And Hartman now with 14 in the ball game. 58-25. 4:50 remaining. Riley wasn't going to go inside. Charles, all kinds of traffic. Maybe got hacked on the arm. No foul call. The rebound going to be taken away by Merritt. What about Oklahoma State? They even going to play in the ball game, do you think? 2 balls fired up here on the left side. No good. Rebound battled for and lost out of bounds. It'll be Mangum basketball.
Well, I mean, you know, I went to school at OU, so I honestly have no idea what OSU. I have no idea.
Well, Mike Gundy has said that his kids are exhausted. I mean, they've given about everything they can. And, I mean, you know, some of these bowls, because of the number of teams that are available, there's teams well below 500 that may get a bowl appearance.
Right.
Emma Gerald's for 2. And, I mean, do you want to play in a game like that?
You know, risk-reward, is it really worth it to play in one of those games? I mean, I don't know. That might be a individual team answer, but.
Midway point of quarter number 4 here, 58-27, Merritt in command. Backdoor opportunity there, but the shot wouldn't fall in. For Hartman, back the other way, Davenport. Jocelyn will lay it up. Shot won't go, and Ashley Sosa will clear out the rebound down for Merritt and then kick it out of bounds. Pretty good defense down there by Emma Gerald's. .340 left here in the ball game, 58-27. Well, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, you know, this time last year, I mean, I don't remember. Well, we didn't do a game the weekend of the Ray Hogan because it got canceled. But, I mean, you know, we had no idea what the world was going to look like. Certainly not like this as Ashley Sosa comes up with a steal. So you've got to wonder, as they'll dump it inside here, and the off-balance shot up and in. You've got to wonder, how does the world look a year from now? I mean, you know, and we talk to these coaches all the time and the kids and everything else. I mean, you just literally thank the good Lord for actually being able to play a game here tonight.
Yeah,
you know?
it will be very interesting to see. I mean, obviously no one has the answer to that, so it will be very interesting for sure.
Again, they'll go inside, and again, there's an easy deuce. Back-to-back buckets here. And going to get a whistle to allow a couple of players to come into the ballgame. .62-27. Tick, 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 tick. Time running out of this one. Boys game coming up next. We look forward to that. Mangum trying to get on a little bit of a roll late, obviously, in this first half of the season. Ella Porter, by the way, is coming to the ballgame and hit back-to-back buckets now for Merritt. Some substitutions as well for Mangum. Check the 5 on the floor for the Lady Tigers. Riley Woodson going to dig one out in the corner, then step out of bounds. It's Woodson, Maddie Paxson, along with Landry Lively, Morgan White, and Emma Gerald's out on the floor for Mangum. 2 minutes left in this one. Thought maybe the hot hand would fire up another one, but Porter actually gave up the basketball. A long rebound. Riley Woodson going to track it down, go to the floor, battle for it, and jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Merritt. Like the effort of Riley Woodson. I mean, it's 62-27 ball game, and she's out there working her tail off.
Yep, and that definitely shows you the kind of player she is. I mean, it would be easy to kind of just hand the ball off and jog down the floor, but I mean that's obviously not what happened. So that's impressive on her part.
Off-balance shot here doesn't go as Merritt has cleared their bench. Minute 35 remaining. 62-27. So again, the girls will be off until put back up and in. The girls will be off until the 5th of January when they and we will be at Snyder for a Tuesday night affair. Then they come back here to Merritt on the 7th and will actually open up the tournament at 10:30 on that Thursday morning against Frederick. Landry Lively going to get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Hobart in the tournament, and it'll basically be an event where Mangum will play the girls' game, the Hobart boys will play, and then the Hobart girls will play, and then the last game of the night will be the Mangum Tigers taking on the host school.
Yep, we got, what is that, two teams over here and a couple over at Arapahoe that weekend?
Yes. Okay. First free throw up in the end. Landry Lively will get one more. Now, memory serves me correct, Cordell plays in that tournament over at Arapahoe.
Yep, they do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that Merritt tournament. I might just switch and come over here for a few games. I'd like to see some of those teams play.
Well, it's a loaded field, especially on the boys' side, as we mentioned. Lively hit both free throws. Good job by Landry. She'll make it 64-29, 1:05 remaining. Just waiting on the final score here. And again, an opportunity for both coaches to get some youngsters in there that don't see a lot of playing time during the varsity games. 3-ball here, no good. And the rebound cleared off by White. And Morgan got hammered and was literally knocked out of bounds. No foul, and they said she stepped out of bounds. You killing me, Smalls. 51.3 remaining. That's a 2 on the way. A little bit strong. Long rebound, tapped out near the timeline, tracked down by Merritt. Inside, shot goes, foul called. Ella Porter now with 6 in the ball game. Can Iowa State knock off Oklahoma twice in the same season?
You know, obviously I have a little bias, just a little bit.
Slightly.
But, I mean, OU's playing some serious football, especially with those players that aren't suspended anymore. I mean, they're playing some top-level football right now.
Do they have an advantage playing in Texas? More of a home field advantage?
Probably a little bit.
No, because there's nobody going to be in the stands, I don't think.
Yeah. Travel-wise, maybe a little bit, but
26.3 left here, 66-29.
But are they allowing anyone in the stadium?
I don't know. I haven't heard. Okay. It'll be interesting to see. I believe Texas Stadium, they have had limited seating because they actually talked about moving the Rose Bowl, which is one of the semifinal matchups. They talked about moving it to Jerry's World.
Because that's out in California, and they have some more stricter policies.
Yes, more restrictive, you're right, yeah. And I saw one coach say that, and I don't know that it was the Rose Bowl, but he said, if you can't take your families, why play? And I thought that was interesting coming from a coach. Inside, Morgan White shot come up short, and this one is over. 66-29, the final score. Merritt wins it tonight over Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7 at oksports.tv.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
True Vision Optometric Group strives to provide Western Oklahoma with the newest technology, traditional and trendy frame lines, and a knowledgeable staff that is 100% patient-focused. Dr. Allen, Dr. Straub, and Dr. Wald provide quality, comprehensive eye care for all. Now accepting VSP, VCD, IMED, PVCS, and Sooner Care. We are always welcoming new patients. Stop by one of our 3 locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main Street, Hobart, and 112 Val Verde in Altus. You can also find us on Facebook, True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
I'm Dr. Brittany Hand, and I'm the new associate dentist with 333 Dental Care in Mangum, Oklahoma. I'm a graduate of the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, and I'm happy to be home in Southwest Oklahoma. Dr. Dustin Lively and I offer a wide variety of services, including general dentistry, Invisalign, and options for treating snoring and sleep apnea. Call 580-563-6048 for information or to book an appointment.
Merritt wins it tonight by a final score of 66-29. 18 in the victory for Jocelyn Tomlin Sanders. Also double figures, Riley Hartman with 14. Jamie Peffer with 10. 7 in the victory for Blakely Barnett. Daley Pollard had 6. So did Ella Porter. 3 in the ball game for Ashley Sosa. Daley Taylor with 2. 6 of 11 from the foul line was Merritt. And again, they win it by a final score of 66-29 in the loss. Nicole Rogers leading the way. Nicole had 10. 7 in the ball game for Emma Geralds. A half a dozen for Riley Woodson. Give 3 to Landry Lively. 2 apiece for Jocelyn Davenport and Faith Harden Wallace. Mangum on the night, 8 of 18 for the foul line. And they see the record fall to 1-4. Merritt improves to 3-0. Second half of our doubleheader is coming up. It'll be Merritt and Mangum in a boys game. We're back to Merritt after this timeout on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients. And this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger Proud.
Friends, take care of your eyes. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin. The Geigers are professionals, very good at what they do. And the Geiger family is proud to help area youth, sponsoring ball games on the radio. They encourage you to be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, the air conditioning is back on inside the building here at Merritt, and that means that the youngster has got his jacket back on. We fluctuate from being on fire to being almost ice cold.
Yeah, I made the executive decision that I would rather be hot whenever the AC goes off with the jacket on than cold with the jacket off with the AC on, if that makes sense. Does any of that make sense?
An executive decision.
An executive decision.
Wow.
By myself. Put the jacket on.
I'm glad you're in charge of the corporation. I'm glad we didn't have to vote on that or anything. All right, so the second half of our doubleheader here now. What are you thinking? You know, Merritt has a tradition of being a rock'em sock'em kind of ball club. They can get physical.
Yeah, and I mean, we know Mangum can get after it too, and like you said, Merritt is a very physical team. They always have been. If tradition stays up, that's how they're going to be tonight. I'm really excited to see if Mangum can really get going tonight. I mean, only 4 games into the season, they've kind of been hot and cold on the outside shot, so I'm really excited to see if they can get going into Christmas break.
Well, I think one thing that Nathan Pennypacker would love to see is his club get off to a good early start. They have, in the 4 ball games, and they've won 3 of them, but they have been very slow to start in each of those 4 ball games.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they've won 3 of them, but you came into the season ranked top 10 team, so we obviously hold you to a top 10 standard. They like you said, they've got to get going early here in the game and set the tone here in the first quarter.
Well, and they fell behind early to that Cordell team, and that's a good-looking ball club over there.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that Cordell team they're going to cause a lot of fits for a lot of teams. They got the freshman Cray Rogers. I mean, he can ball. They've got a couple older kids, Gallagher. I mean, they've got kids, 5, 6 kids that can really play ball. So, it was a tough matchup, but hopefully Mangum can get going here early.
All right, second half of our doubleheader coming up. We've got Mangum and Merritt in a boys game here from Merritt. And we're back after this with the starting lineups in the opening tap on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
One thing with the limited seating that I thought we would be able to enjoy here tonight is the fact that the traffic by our broadcast booth would be at a minimum.
That's definitely not been the case. People going, all behind us.
Actually,
definitely not 6 feet, but it's okay.
Actually, I think it's worse.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, probably. Yeah. This is probably the closest we've been to a lot of people.
Yeah. All right, starting 5 for Mangum being introduced here. They come up with a record of 3-1. Road black uniforms with the silver numerals and the orange trim, and Dion and Trey Dickey will get the start in the backcourt. Also getting the start tonight, Lamar James. He'll be joined by Makai Whittington, and the final member of the starting 5 will be Trey Morris. So it's Dickey squared along with James, Morris, and Whittington, the starting 5 for this group from Mangum. They come in with a record of, as we mentioned, 3-1. Beat Empire in the season opener, lost last Thursday night to Cordell, and then came back and won a pair of ball games. Burns Flatdale City on Friday, and then Blair on Saturday, when apparently we made our TikTok debut.
Apparently, I would love to see it. If someone has it, please somehow get it to us, because I would love to see that.
All right, sounds good. Merritt, meantime, coming in with a record of 1-1. They beat Navajo in overtime, 48-44, and then lost in overtime to Visay, 55-52. So the starting 5 being introduced here, and they're nowhere near what we were told that the starting 5 would be. So we don't know if a message is being sent here or what. But Trevor Fowler and Christian Skelton are starters here this evening. And we will see coming off the bench, apparently Cameron Davis and Donovan Perry, because we had been told that they would be starting in the ball game. So, coaches can be kind of finicky sometimes. And they don't want to give away the store, apparently. And head coach Orrin Lobb in his first season here, he didn't do that. So it will be Hagen Justice getting the start, and Justice, one of those that is familiar to us. He's played at Merritt for the last couple of seasons, and football player as well, as Mangum will control the tap. Dion Dickey goes to Lamar James, and ball got knocked out of bounds, and Zach Carr touched it last. Now, no, they didn't tell us about the TikTok, Deanne. You did. We're trying to figure out where it came from. I told him that you told us about the TikTok. We want to see what we did about the mullet there. So Mangum goes to work in the offensive end. Hagen Justice and Zach Carr getting the start. And they are smaller, quicker plays. Do you think this is to try to counteract Mangum?
Oh, for sure. I mean, Mangum's one of the quickest teams around here, so for sure.
3-ball dialed up and knocked down by Trey Morris. Well, Trey Morris appropriately named, right? I mean, if you're going to go through life with the nickname Trey and you're going to play basketball, you better hit from behind the arc. So Mangum now trying to turn up that defense. I think they're looking for offense off of defense here this evening. Justice going to go inside. We're going to get a foul. Reach in. Lamar James will pick it up. And the foul on Lamar going to be his first, and team foul number 1 called on Mangum. 7:15 left in this first quarter of play. By the way, Kobe Skelton, Zach Carr, Hagen Justice, Christian Skelton, who put up a shot, couldn't get it to go. Fowler, the putback won't go. Another opportunity, and this one is up and in for Christian Skelton. So Skelton to the rack a couple of times, got some help as well from Fowler, and finally got it to go down. Ties it at 2. 6:50 left here in the first. Ball thrown away by Mangum, and back the other way comes Hagen Justice and company. Justice from the corner for 3. Shot won't go. Battle for the rebound. It's loose, and Whittington will get it for Mangum. Tigers now on the run. Not a good pass there by Lamar, but there to pick it up is Morris. Trey in the corner. He'll leave it for Dion. 3-ball on the way. That's an air ball. And an easy rebound on the weak side. Nobody there in a black shirt. As coming away with the basketball, Hagen Justice. 6:18 left in quarter number 1. By the way, Deanne working on getting us that TikTok video. Lob inside here to Skelton, and Skelton going to get tied up, goes to the floor hard. And that's a jump ball situation. I saw Skelton with a look of disbelief on his face, and I wondered what that was all about. He thought he got hammered. I'm not so sure he didn't. Now Whittington going to get called for a reach-in foul. And will they let him shoot? No. It's going to be on Whittington. And Mackay will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. And team number 2 on Mangum. Going to get another foul here. The ball goes in. No, jump ball going to be called. Oh, my. Well, we talked about it in the girls' game. They let him do a little Olivia Newton-John, let's get physical. And so far early on, that's the case here. Wow. And now a carry going to be called on Dion Dickey. Well, this one, a little ragtag to begin. Don't you agree?
Yeah, for sure. And, I mean, that was the right call. But hopefully they kind of let him play because it's going to be an interesting matchup if they do.
It's going to be fun for sure. Going to go inside here. And, again, look at the banging going on. Skelton goes behind his back. Leaves it for Zach Carr up top. Carr kicks right side. 3-ball. Doesn't go. And a violation prior to the shot. Clarence Hoppengardner and Mike McAlexander back with us. Oh, let me tell you about Heath Jackson. Tonnell Christian as well. 5:32 left of the first. Dion to Trey. Trey dribbled, drive, stop, free throw line. 15-footer. Dickey will knock it down for a pair. Trey Dickey. So could you stop on a dime like that at full speed?
Probably not.
Okay. Appreciate your honesty. Off the dribble penetration. Here comes Zach Carr putting it up and in. So Carr with his first 2, and he'll make it 5-4. Mangum by 1. Lamar back the other way. And an offensive foul going to be called on James. Wow. Looked like maybe the defender slid in, but that's 2 on Lamar, and team foul number 3 called on Mangum. Tonnell says they need to slow down. You like the breakneck speed, though.
No, yeah. I think this ball club, you let him go full speed. they're going to make mistakes, but, I think this is what the ball club's designed to do.
James in there fighting and causes a turnover as Zach Carr loses it out of bounds. Yeah, I think that when they get into a rhythm and they get up-tempo, that's exactly where you want to be.
Yeah, Mangum wants to cause as much chaos as possible, and that's where they thrive.
4:49 left in the first. They lead 5-4. Mackay to inbound. He'll go to Trey. It's Trey Dickey. We've got Trey Morris out there as well. And the ball lost out of bounds. Trey wanted to go into the front court. I don't think Lamar was looking his way. So that's an unforced error. Going to go back now to Merritt. 5-4, 4:43 left in the first. Coach Lobb working the official big time as he went by. Off the dribble out high, and Skelton. Christian comes here on the near side to Zach Carr. Now popping out. Nobody, Kobe Skelton. We've got Christian and Kobe out there. And to the glass off the front of the iron. It didn't go in for Hagan Justice. Rebound Mangum. They want to run. Out in the front court. Trey gets it from Dion. Now Trey Morris will get it. You're all right. Give and go, and Hunter Tipton can't handle the pass. It'll go out of bounds. So Mangum will turn it over again. By the way, I think I have a concussion from the number of bags that have hit me in the head walking behind his ear. I'm just saying. Skipping out, getting it here between the two circles. Now Trevor Fowler. Fowler, the big-bodied kid, setting a screen out high off the bounce. Zach Carr couldn't do anything with it. They go to Skelton. 3:45 left here in the first quarter of play. 5-4 ball game. Mangum on top of Merritt. Tipton with a near steal. Skelton for the free throw line. Rises up. 15-footer. Doesn't go. Look at the strong hands of Whittington on the rebound. Mackay now going to give it up to Trey Dickey. Dickey into the front court. We go to Trey Morris. Long three there. Partially blocked. Late whistle. Foul going to be called. And Trey Morris will go to the line to shoot three. I like the call. I just wonder why the whistle was so late. So that'll be the first foul on Merritt and the first on Christian Skelton. And to the free throw line, Trey Morris to shoot three. 3:27 left in the first. First one for Morris. Good. Trey with 4 now in the early going.
From a defensive perspective, you got him to shoot a deep three. That's kind of what you want. So I'm not sure why you go ahead and, push it right there.
No. If you can make it from 27 feet, more power to you. I'm going to come out and give you a cursory defense, but I'm not going to be so tight that I'm going to foul you. Norris, 2 of 3. He's got 5, and it's a 7-4 lead for Mangum. Skelton out high, and it's Kobe. He'll hand it off now. Ball bobbled, maybe getting away with the walk. Zach Carr puts it on the floor. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound Whittington, and he traveled. Mackay had the ball knocked out of his hands, and he was trying to give it up, and he fouled Morris, but he took an extra step. So the turnover going to give it back now to Merritt. They trail by 3, 7-4. Home white uniforms with the black outline numerals and the black trim. Good defense by Trey Morris and Hunter Tipton, and the ball going to go out of bounds. It'll be Mangum basketball. Trey Dickey getting the inbounds pass. Saw Hunter Tipton go wild the other night against Burns Flatville City. Asking for the ball on the block here. Going to set a screen instead. Morris can't do anything with it. They go to Trey Dickey. Trey to the free throw line. 15-footer on the way. Halfway down. Wouldn't stay. Ball free. And finally tracked down by Justice. Hagan now in the front court. Crosses over. Tough shot. No. Rebound tipped out. Kept alive. And now here comes Dion Dickey. Doesn't have the numbers. He doesn't care. He'll dribble, drive, penetrate, put up the shot. Got it to go. Dion Dickey. Making the circus shot. Timeout going to be taken by Merritt. 4:28 left in the first. Mangum on top, 9-4. Classic hits, 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
2:28 left in the first quarter of play, and Margaret Means says hello. And also Brent Bogart has joined us. Hello, Brent. Good to see you. Mangum on top, 9-4. Quick time out there by Coach Loeb. What's that about?
Yeah, Mangum got that quick bucket, so I'm sure that's just a conversation about trying to stop the ball whenever Mangum's in transition.
Really? And what do you suggest?
Good luck.
Yeah, okay, thanks. It looked like we had a steal inside Dion Dickey. But they called a foul on Dion instead. It looked like he had stripped Kobe Skelton. But Dickey will pick up the personal. That'll be number 1 on Dion and number 4 called on Mangum. 3-ball dialed up by Skelton. Kobe knocks it down. A little pose at the end. Kobe Skelton. You see that little pose at the end there?
Yeah, he made sure everyone knew he made that.
9-7 ball game. Hunter Tipton trying to answer on the other end. Shot won't go. Get a foul. I believe they're going to call a hold on the floor. And they whistled it against Trevor Fowler. That'll be the first on Fowler. And number 2 called on Merritt. It was on the floor. Morris inside with the left hand. Around the rim. Didn't get it to go down. And Fowler with a rebound for Merritt. Mangum one and done that trip. Minute 50 left in the first. 9-7 ball game. Mangum on top. Little give and go inside to Justice. Hagan now back out top. Could go to Cameron Davis. Davis inside and a kick save and a beauty, but it's illegal. Trey Morris. And so they'll stop it and give it right back now to Merritt. A couple of substitutions is coming back into the ball game. Zach Carr, Hagan Justice will sit down. Also taking a seat, Trevor Fowler. And the other Skelton, Christian, will come back in. Shelly Jenkins Mullins is watching. Hello, Shelly, and Merry Christmas to you. Inbounds pass, attacking the glass and missing the shot there on 2 different occasions is Merritt, and Skelton will come away with it and then throw it out into no man's land, taken away by Dion. Dickey, dribble, drive, Hunter, tipped in glass, and got it to go! And a 3-point opportunity for Hunter Tipton. Check the foul on Merritt. That'll be their 3rd team foul. Check it. That's their 4th team foul. And they called it individually as Trey Morris sets down. Free throw, Tipton up and in. Still haven't seen who that foul was on. We'll get it for you here in a second. Hunter Tipton with a 3-point play. Hunter, as we mentioned, the ability to take over in a heartbeat. We saw that in the tournament last weekend. Playing some defense here and traveling violation. Good defense there. Tipton on Skelton. Riley Herndon, by the way, picked up that personal foul a moment ago. I'll take Coach Laub really going deep in his bench here this evening. Mangum on top, 12-7. Isaiah Reed is coming to the ball game. Reed into the front court, goes left corner. Underneath the basket, Isaiah bumped as he stepped out of bounds, and they just said he stepped out of bounds, and they'll go back now to Merritt. Another substitution for Coach Loeb is Jason Slife is coming to the ball game. So if you're in a white uniform, you get a chance to play tonight here. Slife making his first appearance, kicks left side. 3-ball on the way, and it goes for Cameron Davis, who came in during that last timeout. Cameron Davis makes it 12-10 now with 35 seconds left in the first quarter of play. The foul going to be called on Riley Herndon. That'll be 2 on Herndon. And team foul number 5 called on Merritt. Brody Shelby is coming to the ball game. First time we have seen Shelby here this evening. Brody giving me a hard time this afternoon. He said, you know, one time I heard you say that Hadley Shelby was your favorite Shelby. I hope that's changed now. I said, Brody, you're my favorite now because you're the last one. Ball kicked out of bounds. Mangum will retain possession. By the way, what do we have a traffic cop that we can put up here? I'm just curious.
Some traffic cones or something?
Yeah, exactly. Inside Tipton, and he got fouled on the arm by Skelton. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Hunter elevating there. He got fouled on the play. So to the free throw line, we'll go Hunter Tipton. He hit a free throw a moment ago at the end of a 3-point play. Gets 2 here. (13-10). Mangum in front. And as Hunter will shoot one more. This one is good. Did he make that first one?
Yep.
I missed it.
Yep, he made it.
I thought he did. So Tipton a perfect 3 of 3 from the foul line here in the early going. And Mangum on top by 4, 14-10. Off balance shot and the floater will fall. Well, I'll tell you what, Hagen Justice, that's an athletic move right there in traffic. So Hagen with his first two, 14-12, 5 seconds left, quarter number 1. Brody in the corner, he'll go to Luke Rogers, and Rogers walked as he started to make his move. So Mangum will get him back now to Merritt with 1.6 left in his first quarter of play. Heave it 3/4 of the length of the floor, and it doesn't go. And we've played 1. 14 on the board for Mangum, a dozen for Merritt. Got a good one going on a Friday night on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Well, one of the things about the Mangum team is they've got a lot of depth, but it would appear that Merritt pretty deep as well.
Yeah, and Merritt, all they're doing is a full court man pressure, and like you said, they're just rotating guys in. I mean, you play hard for a couple of plays, you're out, and you just keep rotating like that. And I mean, they're doing a very good job in that first quarter.
Well, you can overplay on the defensive end as well because you've got some fouls to give, right?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Second period underway. It will be Merritt basketball, and they dump it inside to the big fella. He'll turn, shoot, and score, and tie it at 14. That's the first 2 of the ball game for Trevor Fowler. Trey Dickey gets tackled at the timeline. Making the hit, Kobe Skelton. That'll be the first on Skelton. And number 7 already called against Merritt. It should be a 1. That's just the 6th, apparently. Skelton, though, got his ankles broke off. That's why he reached out and grabbed Trey. Dickey now between the 2 circles. He'll go to Lamar. James out there with Dickey squared. Makai Whittington and Trey Morris. Trey Dickey from the free throw line. 15-footer bank shot good. Dickey 4 in the ball game. And it's 16-14. Back the other way, Hagen Justice and company. Running the offense out high, that's Hagen. He'll give it up now to Zach Carr. He'll go back to Justice. Hagen gives up the dribble, ball tipped and caught nicely by Cameron Davis, and Davis will throw it away. Steal by Dion. Dion dribble, drive through traffic, lays it up, shot won't go. Whittington there for the putback. That won't fall. And out of the pack, here comes Justice. Hagen on the run. Dribble, drive, glide, glass, and got it! Rolling it in. Hagen Justice now with 4 in the ball game. And that'll make it 16-all with 6:45 left in the first half of play. Merritt, they'll run with Mangum. Whittington inside, and an offensive foul going to be called. I don't know about that one. What do you think?
Yeah, he might have lowered his shoulder when he took that power dribble. I think it could have went, either way. It probably should have been a no call, but I saw the shoulder get lowered, so I understand the call.
All right, I'm going to go with you there. The defender got there late.
Right.
No way that it's there because he's set up.
No, I think it was because he lowered his shoulder.
All right, and I'll agree with you if that's going to be your call, lowering the shoulder. 16-16, 6:30 and running here in the first half of play. Merritt a chance to take the lead this trip. They're going to go inside to Fowler. He can't handle the pass. Good defense that time by Hunter Tipton. I don't know that we've given Tipton enough credit in the early season for his defensive play. Trey Morris to inbound the ball. Boy, I tell you what, James had to go get it, and then it got it taken away. Turnaround jump shot falls in for Christian Skelton. And the lead now 18-16 with 6:15 left in the first half of play, and a timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 6:14 left in the half. Merritt on top by a pair on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Let's say hi to B.R. Stover, who's watching. Merry Christmas to you and yours. As Trey Moore is set to inbound the basketball. His club down 18-16. And Trey Dickey going to get the inbounds pass. But again, Merritt so far matching up with the speed of Mangum in the early going. And actually they lead by a pair with 2 minutes gone by here in the second. Morris on the baseline. Trey going to rise up, 15-footer, too strong. And the weak side rebound going to be taken away by Merritt on the run out. And it's Riley Hurden. Hurden going to slow down in the front court now to Justice Hagan. Trey Dickey on him. But you look at the three guards out front, they're about the same size as the Mangum kids. Justice for three. Shot too hard. Skelton the weak side rebound. He'll go over the top to the big fella. And Fowler, 15 feet away from the basket. That's not his spot. He'll go to Skelton, who rises up between a couple of defenders and puts it up and in. The lead now 4 for Merritt. Back the other way, Hunter Tipton and company. Cut it in half, and it's 20-18. Well, I'll tell you what, they run the floor so fast. They being Mangum. 5:10 left in the half. Kick left side. Now Skelton fakes the three. Going to go inside, rise up. Shot came up short. Got his own rebound in traffic off the glass, and it goes. Christian Skelton. And nobody putting a body on Skelton, and he's rebounding at will, especially on the offensive end. Trey Dickey coming across the timeline. Dickey stopping, popping. Shot goes in, Trey Dickey. Dickey fouled him, a gutter line for an old-fashioned three-point play. Called the foul on Riley Herndon, and that'll be, I've got him for three. Let's see if they agree. Yep, on the scoreboard, 3. Team foul number 8 called on Merritt. So Trey to the line with a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. His club down by 2, 22-20. Luke Rogers back into the ballgame. Free throw up, in. Trey Dickey, 7 in the early going. 5 of those in this frame. 22-21, his club down by 1. 4:40 and running in the first half of play. Skip pass here on the near side. Coming back into the ballgame, Kobe Skelton. Also checking back in, Jason Slife. Slife with the ball. Kicks it right side. 3-ball dialed up here by Cameron Davis, and it goes. Cameron Davis with a pair of threes in the ballgame, and his club up by 4, 25-21. Matches the biggest lead of the night. Lamar into the front court. He'll stop at the free throw line. Line drive, jumper goes. Lamar James! Great body control. Flying down the floor, stopping, popping, and scoring. Back the other way. Wild shot put up there. Doesn't go, but Skelton the putback. Christian the putback of his brother Kobe's missed shot. Christian Skelton now 8 in the quarter, 10 in the ballgame. And a Slife would get called for foul here. Jason couldn't keep up that time. It's 1 on him and 9 on Merritt. And obviously, Merritt willing to guard you tough and commit fouls because they've got the bodies to run at you.
Yep, and we talked about it. I mean, with that deep bench, you can kind of gamble on a few plays and reach a little bit and try to get a couple of no calls.
Lamar pulled the string on the shot, couldn't get it to go. And the rebound taken away by Skelton into the front court. He'll come, slow it down now. And give it up to his brother. Dribbled, drive. Shot swatted away by Luke Rogers. He went up and said, "Get that stuff out of here." And to add insult to injury, it went off of Kobe Skelton's head and out of bounds. Mangum will get it. Merritt fans across the way saying terrible, terrible on that call. As Christian Skelton will sit down, and back into the ballgame now will come Trevor Fowler. Hunter Tipton inbounds to Lamar. James clears everybody out, now walks it across the timeline. His club down by 4, 27-23, 3:33 left in the first half of play. Trey looking inside, nothing there. He'll come to Tipton. Hunter dribble, drive, scoop shot doesn't go. Luke with the rebound. He'll get fouled, and Rogers will go to the line to shoot two. Good job of working hard on the glass there by Luke Rogers. Check the foul, and it will go against Kobe Skelton. That'll be two on Skelton, and team foul number 10 called on Merritt. 27-23. 3:23 left in the half. Rogers pulled the string and missed that one badly. Luke will get one more. Substitutions now back into the ballgame for Merritt. Christian Skelton and Zach Carr. Zach Carr. I think he plays football. And he does. 27-23, second free throw, no good. Rebound tipped around a couple of times, and now going to finally be picked up by Merritt. Good job, Cameron Davis. Davis into the front court, leaves it here on the near side for Justice. Hagan leaves it now for Zach Carr, and Carr going to bobble, lose it, and Mangum will get it back. 3:08 left in the half, 27-23. Substitution. Did they call a foul on that? Wow. Called a foul on Christian Skelton. That'll be his third. And 11 now on Merritt. A couple of free throws here. Boy, I tell you what, Mangum can't hit a free throw. Lamar James misses. He'll get one more. Brody Shelby back into the ballgame. Rogers going to sit down for the Tigers. 3:08 left here in the first half of play. 27-23, second free throw. Lamar misses the free throw. Hunter Tipton keeps it alive. Misses the first opportunity, but puts it back up and in. Hunter Tipton now with 9 in the ball game. Timeout going to be taken by Merritt. They lead by a pair. 27-25, 3:01 left in the half. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
27-25, Mangum down by a pair. Quick timeout taken there by Coach Lobb. What's that all about for Merritt?
Yeah, I think that was just blocking out. I mean, you can't give up a bucket right there, right off of that free throw. So I think it was just mainly about blocking out.
So he's used both of his 30-second timeouts here in the first half of play. Kind of going for broke.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing the number 11 team right before break. You know, you want to end on a good note. Obviously, Merritt's played really well here early, so yeah, for sure.
Okay. 27-25, they've got the ball in the lead. Yeah, that's a travel. Yep. I didn't think they were going to call it. There's a miscommunication there at Carr and Justice. Zach wanted to make the pass, and Hagan wasn't looking at him at first, and the travel was committed. Jason Slife going to come back in now for Merritt. It's Dion and Trey out there with Hunter Tipton. Tipton going to put it on the floor, leave it on the right side for Lamar. James, and the final member of the 5 out there for Mangum, Brody Shelby. James in traffic, 8-footer goes. Lamar James. Maybe struggling from the free throw line, but that was a good-looking shot there. 27 all, 2:25 left in the first half of play. Ball thrown away. Good defense, Brody Shelby. Oh, now the official says it went off of Brody. Thought that was going to be Mangum basketball. By the way, the president of the fan club, known as Dylan Fox, Katie Bowen Carney has checked in. Hello, Katie. Good to have you alongside, kiddo. Thanks for joining us on a Friday night, and congratulations on the win last night for the Lady Cats. Ball thrown away here by Merritt. Hobart winning last night in a kind of a matinee affair. Started at 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And Hallie Carney led the way with 14 points. J.C. Funkhauser added 11. Off-balance shot here. Dickey wanted to foul. Trey slow to get up, ball free, and now a late whistle. I think you get a foul on Hunter Tipton. Yep. On Hunter, that'll be his first. Team foul number 6 called on Mangum. Not very often that the opposition has more fouls this late in the first half than Mangum.
Yeah, I mean, Mangum plays, high tempo, and they get their fair share of fouls, so I noticed that too just a second ago.
11 team fouls on Merritt and just 6 on Mangum. Spin move inside, that's sweet. Shot wouldn't go down for Justice. Battle for the rebound, and Hunter Tipton will take it away. Tipton now goes to Lamar. James into the front court. I was in Willow when that game tipped off last night, and I got to listen to your father all the way back to Altus. I got to pick up some pointers from him. Hunter Tipton for three. Doesn't get it to go. Long rebound cleared off by Merritt. Doesn't have the numbers. Zach Carr, he'll slow down and wait for traffic to clear. Now he'll go to Justice, who got his pocket picked by Trey. Dickey on the run out. Off balance shot. Got it to go in. Wanted the foul. Not going to get it. But nonetheless, a great move by Trey Dickey. 7 in the quarter and 9 on the ball game for Dickey. Mangum back on top by a pair. 29-27, 105 left in the first half of play. Lob in the corner, unable to handle the pass. Trevor Fowler, it'll go out of bounds. A little bit of a flash on the defense that went by. Katie Bowen Carney says, hey, good to hear you. By the way, we've got the bracket, Katie. You and Richard have probably seen it. And that'll be the bracket for the Merritt Classic, 12th annual event coming up that first full week in January. And Mangum girls play the first game of the day, followed by the Mangum boys, or I should say the Hobart boys, and then the Hobart girls will play. 3 ball, Lamar James shot too hard. Rebound in traffic, put back is there for Dion Dickey. Dion now with 4 in the ball game. Mangum on top by 4, 31-27. 35 seconds left in the first half of play. It'll be interesting to see how they do the attendance during that tournament. I guess when you get done playing, you're going to have to leave probably. Merritt looks like they're going to try to hold for 1. Down by 4. It's Justice out high with it. Hagan over there in front of the Merritt broadcast area. Picked up by Shelby. Good pass inside. The catch and the deuce for Cameron Davis. That's set up, though, by the penetration for Hagan Justice. Lamar trying to answer on the other end. Puts it up. Time expires. Did we get a foul called? Apparently not, as the clubs head for the locker room. 31 on the board for Mangum. 29 for Merritt. Got a barn burner on a Friday night. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Thanks for coming by.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
The Mangum Drug Company is a great place to find gifts for that hard-to-buy person on your list. Here are some ideas. Consuela totes, cosmetic bags, wallets and purses, Pura Vida bracelets, rings, necklaces, and anklets. You'll find Oklahoma Pride garden flags, T-shirts in short and long sleeve, and decorative doormats. Check out Smarty Pants vitamins available in capsules or gummies. Shop Mangum Drug Company, west side of the square, Mangum, Oklahoma. And don't forget your flu shots at Mangum Drug Company.
The Mangum Star-News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star-News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star-News.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
First half in the books. Mangum on top at the end of the first period of play, 14-12. And then both teams scoring 17 in that second frame. So it's a 2-point game at the intermission. 31 on the board for Mangum and 29 for Merritt here at the half. And check the scoring first for the Tigers. Good balance. Hunter Tipton and Trey Dickey with 9 apiece. Dickey getting it done inside and outside. Tipton on the inside and making free throws as well. 5 of that first half for Trey Morris. Give 4 apiece to Lamar James and Dion Dickey. And Mangum with 31 in the first half of play. They were 5 of 6 from the free throw line in that first quarter, but then struggled in period number 2, going just 1 of 6 in the frame to finish 6-12 at the half. And again, they lead by 2, 31-29. Nobody in any serious foul trouble for Nathan Pennypacker. James and Whittington each with 2 apiece. On the other side of the ledger, good balance for Coach Lobb. He got 10 in the first half from Christian Skelton, including 8 in that second quarter of play. 8 for Cameron Davis on a couple of threes and a deuce. 4 in the first half for Hagen Justice. Kobe Shelton has 3, and then 2 apiece for Zach Carr and Trevor Fowler as Merritt. And it does have a little bit of foul problems, but again, they have run a bunch of kids out there. Christian Skelton with 3 at the intermission, 3 as well for Riley Herndon, and 2 for Kobe Skelton. By the way, we mentioned free throws. Mangum just 6 of 12 in that first half from the charity stripe. Look at this. Not one free throw shot in the first half by the home team. Mangum on top, 31-29 at the half on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit WOSC.edu.
The Castle Insurance Agency at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum is your trusted choice independent agency for Greer County. Agent Pam Simmons has got 37 years experience and is happy to answer questions and provide competitive quotes. Representing many companies is the key to offering auto, home, farm, crop, life, semi-trucks, oil and gas, workers' comp, professional liability, specialized coverage for business. Call Pam at 580-782-3049. That's 580-782-3049. 782-3049, the Castle Insurance Agency.
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
True Vision Optometric Group strives to provide Western Oklahoma with the newest technology, traditional and trendy frame lines, and a knowledgeable staff that is 100% patient-focused. Dr. Allen, Dr. Straub, and Dr. Wald provide quality, comprehensive eye care for all. Now accepting VSP, VCD, IMED, PVCS, and Sooner Care. We are always welcoming new patients. Stop by one of our 3 locations, 500 North Washington, Weatherford, 212 South Main Street, Hobart, and 112 Val Verde in Altus. You can also find us on Facebook, True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters.
I'm Dr. Brittany Hand, and I'm the new Associate Dentist with 333 Dental Care in Mangum, Oklahoma. I'm a graduate of the University of Oklahoma College of Dentistry, and I'm happy to be home in Southwest Oklahoma. Dr. Dustin Lively and I offer a wide variety of services, including general dentistry, Invisalign, and options for treating snoring and sleep apnea. Call 580-563-6048 for information or to book an appointment.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, take care of your eyes. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Michael in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin. The Geigers are professionals, very good at what they do. And the Geiger family is proud to help area youth, sponsoring ball games on the radio. They encourage you to be involved with our youth.
Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Altus, Seth and Frederick, and Bryce and Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Second half about to unfold, and I thought maybe it was like a deal where they, mashed a bunch of stuff together and everything on that TikTok thing, but apparently it's just
us.
You and I's commentary,
yeah.
Which is okay in its own right as well. We like that. I mean, we're good with that, right?
Yeah, I think he enjoyed the compliment we gave him. I mean, it was an impressive mullet.
yeah. I mean, that's what you got to share, That's a good-looking mullet. By the way, your dad's best bud, Blank Crawford, and I like Blank as well. I love his Facebook picture, his profile picture. It's Blank. I love it. Blank Crawford says, you better bring your A game to the Merritt tournament. You're right. Mangum with the ball to begin the third period of play. Trey Morris has it. Wraparound pass to Whittington. Mackay drop step kick left side. 3-ball Dickey. That's Dion. Shot doesn't go. Morris trying to keep the rebound alive, and he does as he bounced it off the body of Zach Carr. So Mangum will get it back in the road black uniforms with the silver numerals and the orange shrub. Lamar James, Dickey squared. Out on the floor. James going to go inside, get the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Check the whistle here on Merritt. Again, they are content to pile up fouls. This will go on Zach Carr. That'll be his first. And number one of the second half called on Merritt. 31-29, 7:31 left here in the third. Free throw on the way. I'm going to tell you what, Lamar James really shooting in tough luck from the charity stripe. And has all season long. Second one on the way, no good. And the rebound recovered by Justice. Hagan cleared everybody out on that one. He'll bring it across the timeline. Justice going to go baseline to Skelton. Skelton got grabbed on the arm, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Check the whistle here, maybe on Mackay. It'll be team foul number one on Mangum in the second half. And who do they call it on? It will be on Whittington. That'll be his third. So at the line to shoot two, Christian Skelton. He'll miss the first. Christian will get one more. He had 10 in the first half of play. 7:22 left here in the third. Second free throw on the way. No good. And Trey Morris will collect the rebound. Morris pressure in the backcourt. Lost it, but is picked up by Lamar. James in the front court. Trey wide open on the pass from Dion, and he'll score. Trey Dickey now with 11. 33-29, 7:05 left here in the third quarter of play. Walking it across the timeline, here comes Zach Carr. Carr giving up the dribble. He'll go to Justice. Hagan, little ball fake. Now to Skelton on the corner. Skelton, baseball pass near his side. Justice hand the shot, didn't take it. We go back to Skelton. He's matched up with Morris. Skips it over the top in the corner to the other Skelton. That'll be Kobe. Kobe going to go baseline. Whittington takes the ball away, and then Fletcher comes up with it somehow. Misses the shot from point-blank range. Mangum will recover, and back the other way will come, and the carry going to be called on Dion Dickey. Second time that's happened tonight, and you like the call this time as well, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a carry. I mean, his hand turned all the way under the ball, and it was definitely a carry.
And again, I had an official explain it to me very well. If the ball comes to a rest, it is going to be a carry. Skelton now back the other way for Merritt. They're down 33-29, 6:15 left in the third. Steal, run out. Lamar out in front of everybody else. He'll dribble, try and lay it up left-handed. Score, Lamar James. Lamar now with a half a dozen. 2 minutes gone by here in the third. Mangum on top, 35-29. Out high, Gibbons goes behind his back. Scoop, shot, rolls in. That was Zach Carr. Carr now with 4 in the ball game. 35-31. Dion pushing. Skip. Left side Trey. 3 off the mark. Rattled around. Dickey got his own rebound. Reset now for Mangum. Lamar near the timeline will slow things down momentarily for Mangum. 5:30 left here in the third. Trey gets a screen out high. Go to Whittington. Collision. No call. Boy, Whittington got popped that time as he ran into Zach Carr. You like the no call?
I personally like it because two people are going after the ball, so who do you call the foul on?
All right.
So I've always liked the no call, but I tended to be a part of a lot of collisions. So.
Oh, okay. Cameron Davis is coming to the ball game. He's got the basketball now. Davis going to go to Riley Hurden, who came in as well. And Mekhi Whittington steals it and then fires it forward to Trey. Dickey double team. Ball taken away by Skelton. Skelton with numbers. He'll go lob inside, and Lamar James going to bounce it off of his head. Well, they had a two-man game going on, Merritt, and that was one pass too many. I mean, don't you think that Davis needs to put it up and not try the alley-oop pass?
Yeah, got a little too fancy. I mean, just put the shot up. You're at point-blank range. Just go up with it.
So Mekhi Whittington inbound, and Merritt coming out in that full-court pressure defense. Mangum having a hard time getting the ball in. They get it over the top to James, and had it taken away by Skelton. Boy, he's got long arms. Into the front court, Skelton open for three. Won't take the shot. He'll go left elbow 15-footer. Came up short. Rebound dug out in the corner. And Riley Hurden will get it. He'll go to Skelton, who lost that one. And there's a steal by Lamar. And boy, I tell you what, it has really gotten wild now. They do slow it down with a foul here. That'll be 4 on Hurden. And team out number 2 on Merritt in the second half. Hurden going to set down. He'll be replaced by Kobe Skelton. Jason Slife has come back into the ball game as well. 35-31. Mangum on top by 4. 4:36 left here in the third. Mekhi, again, hard time getting it in. He does to James. Lamar pushing it across the timeline. Got room in the middle of the paint. Stops, throws up a 10-footer, and it goes. Lamar James. 37-31. 4:20 left here in the third. Mangum by half a dozen. Trying to answer Zach Carr. Carr, who'll go to Skelton. Backs his way to the free throw line. Kobe's 10-footer. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound, and boy, Whittington got knocked to the floor again. This time a foul will be called, and they whistled it on Zach Carr. 2 on Carr, and 3 on Mangum. Hunter Tipton comes in. Mekhi Whittington says, I went to a basketball game and a football game broke out. 4:10 left in the third. Trey, the inbounds pass. Dickey come flying across the timeline. A little bit of a push-off. He'll stop at the free throw line. Now wrap it around to Tipton. Hunter, spin move with the left hand. Shot doesn't go, and he traveled. Mangum fans down below us disagree with the call. Your thoughts?
That move is always 50-50, but I don't think it was a walk.
I don't either. Zach Carr into the front court. They'll lob it to Skelton. In traffic, he'll put it up off the glass and get it to go in eventually. Christian Skelton. Great leaping ability, and he goes up in traffic. Got a dozen now in the ballgame. Trey Dickey trying to answer into the front court to Trey Morris. Morris getting a clear out inside. Put up the scoop shot with the left hand. Shot doesn't go. And the rebound by Skelton may have gotten away with a walk. And Coach Lobb says slow down. That's the first time we've seen him do that tonight. As Zach Carr will walk it across the timeline. 3:20 left in the half, or in the third rather. Carr inside, a grab out high. Foul going to be on the floor. They'll inbound underneath the basket. Check the whistle here. They've called it on Dion Dickey. It's just a second on Dion, second on Mangum in the second half. Trey Morris going to set down, and Mekhi Whittington back in there. Mangum getting beat on the board, so they got a couple of big bodies in there with Tipton and Whittington. Skelton inside, though, and he rises up again and gets the shot over them. It's a good lead that time by Jason Slife as he penetrated and then left it for Skelton. Back-to-back buckets for him. 3 minutes left here in the third. Mangum by 2. 37-35. Shot put up by Tipton. Didn't get it to go. Ball batted around a couple of times. Hunter will get it. Put it up again. That won't fall down. Whittington on the weak side, and he'll put it up and in. So just as I was critiquing them for their work on the glass, Mangum getting after it, that time offensively on the boards. 2:45 left in the third. Timeout by the Tigers. They lead by 4 on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Well, can Merritt maintain this pace? I mean, they have. To this point, we got 3:04 left in the third.
Yeah, I think whenever Coach said slow it down, I think he trusts his ball club to run with Mangum because they've shown it through 3 quarters. But they've got to cut it. They've got to keep it within that one possession, so have a quality possession. He's not saying, you have to run the rest of the quarter off the clock, but you have to have a quality possession at certain points in the ball game to stay close.
Wants him to protect the basketball there.
Yes.
All right. I like that philosophy. It'll be Kobe Shelton getting the inbounds pass. He's out there with Zach Carr. Skelton into the front court. Boy, his brother Christian has really dominated inside. Sets a screen in here. They try to roll off of it. Can't get it done. Slife now out high. They come between the 2 circles. Zach Carr looked like he changed pivot feet, but got away with it. Carr here on the near side goes to Cameron Davis, and Davis going to get fouled on the floor. Trey Dickey tried to provide some weak side defense, but they said he reached in and grabbed. First foul of the night on Trey, and team foul number 3 on Mangum. At this point, 2:22 left in the third. Mangum has committed 9 fouls on the night.
That's something we rarely don't see.
See 9 fouls in the first quarter. Skelton underneath, scoop shot goes, got fouled, late whistle. And a foul that really didn't need to be made because the basket was already going to be made. You see who the foul is on. I believe it's on Makai Whittington. Yep, that'll be 4 on Makai, 4 on Mangum in the second half. Whittington going to have to sit down. Luke Rogers will take his place. So it's Luke Rogers, Trey, and Whittington going to stay in. Hunter Tipton will sit down. Wow. So it's Dickey squared, Rogers, James, and Whittington with 4 fouls. That's a surprise. Free throw up and in. Well, I tell you what, Christian Skelton keeping his club right in it. Skelton in the quarter was 7-17 on the night. And a foul out high as Trey Dickey went right by the defender. And his team foul number 5 called on Merritt. 2 minutes left here in the third, 39-38. Mangum by a point. Off the dribble penetration. Kick left side. Dickey for 3. It's an air ball. Rebound, though, put back by Lamar. Couldn't get it to go down. He'll try again. That won't fall. And on a pogo stick, Skelton with the rebound for Merritt. And that time it was Kobe Skelton with the rebound. Wow, tough shooting there for Mangum. Couple of good looks inside, wouldn't go in. Kobe with a left-handed crossover, didn't get it to go. Makai Whittington with the rebound, doesn't have the numbers, he'll push, and now slow down and let traffic clear. Good by Whittington. Here comes Lamar. James off the bounce, going to go inside. Elevates, puts up the shot, didn't get it to go. And Christian Skelton with the rebound. Boy, suddenly there is a lid on that basket for Mangum. They lead by 1, 39-38. With 75 seconds left in the quarter, and there's a 3! Knocked down by Kobe Skelton. Skelton was 6 all from behind the arc, and now it's a 2-point lead for Merritt. 41-39, a minute left here in the third quarter of play. Lamar coming across the timeline, reach-in foul going to be called here. And that'll be 2 on him, and 6 now on Merritt. Exactly 60 seconds left here in the third. 41-39. Lamar into the backcourt to get the pass from Trey. James now into the front court, kicks left side. Trey going to go bounce here on the near side of Makai. Whittington shot blocked, but a foul call. Bunch of body in there. Trevor Fowler will pick up his second of the night. That'll be team foul number 4 called on Merritt, and Makai Whittington will go to the line to shoot 2. So the pace of play certainly doesn't appear to be slowing down any, does it?
No, I mean, Mangum still wants to push it. Merritt pushes it at times and knows when to kind of slow it down and get quality possessions, and they're up by 1.
So Whittington hits the first free throw. Makai will get 1 more. He's got 3 points, and all have come in this quarter. Second one on the way for Whittington. Back of the iron doesn't go, and Broadbent with the rebound. Broadbent in there. He came in just a moment ago. Picked up a couple of quick fouls, but got a rebound there. 41-40. Broadbent with the ball. Going to go inside. Skelton ball slapped out of bounds. Good hands by Trey Dickey. And again, I'm amazed at how deep Lobb has gone with his bench. I mean, if you're in a white uniform, you're going to play tonight. Boy, I tell you what, Skelton with 2 more. Christian now makes it a 43-40 ball game. Mangum quickly back the other way. Dion, he'll go out high to Lamar. Slife on him. Tried to come up with a steal. Dion went right by. 15-footer for James, doesn't go. Whittington with the rebound. Resets now to Lamar. James off the bounce to the free throw line. Glides inside, goes glass and scores. Lamar James, 6 in the quarter, 10 on the ball game. 43-42, trying to beat the clock, not getting it done. Slife as he put it up, but it wouldn't go. We've played 3. Merritt 43, Mangum 42. Hang on to your head. Got a good one coming up over the final 8 on Classic Hits. 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts, so pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
And I'll tell you what, Christian Shelton, I talked about it. He's keeping his club in the ball game. He scored 11. Check that, 9 in the quarter by himself, 9 in the period by himself. Mangum had 11 as a team. 43-42. It's a 1-point lead for Merritt.
Yep, and at times it looks like they've kind of keyed in on him and played like box and one, things like of that nature. And I mean, props to him. 43-42, Merritt up by 1 going into the fourth quarter.
And I got to be honest with you, I did not see this one coming.
I did not either, but Merritt has, I mean, they've ran their scattering report to a T, and they have that deep bench where they can kind of gamble at times.
Had the basketball here to begin the fourth. They work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. And we'll check the 5 on the floor. That's Skelton 1, who's had a couple of threes on the night. His brother recovers, puts up the shot, and Christian will get it to roll in. So the missed shot by Colby Shelton. Christian Shelton with the putback, and he's got 21, and it's 45-42. Dion and Trey Dickey out on the floor. Lamar James, and a blocking foul going to be called here on Slife. That'll be the second on Jason. And team foul number 6, I should say. Team foul number 6 called on Merritt. Trey Morris. Oh, that was the 7th team foul. All right. Yeah, missed a couple there. Trey Morris, Trey Dickey, Dion Dickey, Hunter Tipton, and Lamar James on the floor. Dickey's free throw no good and blocking out Fletcher. And the rebound going to be recovered by Merritt. Boy, Mangum really struggling from the foul line. 7 of 17 on the night. 45-42, 3-ball dialed up here. Does not go for Hagan Justice, and back the other way will come Mangum. 7:05 left of the ball game. Lamar James out high, running the offense. James goes to Hunter Tipton. Tipton at the right elbow, back to Lamar. 15-footer goes. Lamar James. That does it in the ball game now for Lamar. 45-44, 6:50 left of the ball game. Mangum down by 1. They need to stop on the defensive end. Skelton, that's Kobe. They go to Christian. Christian now going to leave it here on the near side for Slife. Kick right wing. 3-ball available for a moment for Justice. He won't take it. Now Justice inside, breaks down the defense and lays it up and in. Hagan Justice was 6 in the ball game. Going to say hi to Mike McAlexander and Dana Went checking out the broadcast again. Mangum down by 3, 47-44. Hunter Tipton in trouble. Kicks it over the top to Lamar. James will reset between the two circles. Now he'll go to Dion. Dion going to attack, put up the shot with the right hand. Doesn't get it to go. Hunter Tipton with a rebound, and he'll get called for a foul. Good job by Fletcher to box out that time. Foul on Hunter going to be his second. And team foul number 7 on Mangum. Back the other way we will go, I believe. No. Oh, I see what I did. I put 2 on the Mangum side that they did not deserve. So that's just their 5th team foul. That makes sense. I forgot to flip my book. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. 47-44. James tried to steal it, but he didn't have enough real estate across the way. And the ball going to go back to Merritt. Check the 5 on the floor for the Oilers. Zach Carr out there along with Riley Herndon. We've got Skelton squared, and the final member of that 5 out there, the big body, Trevor Fowler. 5:50 left of the ball game. Could be Skelton off the bounce. We'll go to Cameron Davis, actually. That's Cameron Davis with the spin move, and he's got 10. 49-44. Lamar trying to answer on the other end, and does. James with back-to-back bank shots. A timeout going to be taken here. They call him this, is this going to be a Mangum timeout? Timeout taken by Mangum. 5:35 left for the ball game. They trail by 3. 49-46. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
49-46.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe.
5:30 left of the ball game. Fletcher inside, lays it up and in. Trevor Fowler, not Fletcher. Got 4 in the ball game, and it's 51-46. 5:15 remaining. Mangum down by 5. Trey Dickey out high with Lamar James, Deion Dickey, Brody Shelby now into the ball game. Hunter Tipton out there as well. Lamar inside, shot swatted away from behind. Zach Carr said, "Hey, get that stuff out of here." Substitution now is Hagen Justice will come back in and setting down Kobe Skelton. 5 minutes left of the ball game. Inbounds pass, Dickey battling for it. And a little talking going on. Riley Herndon playing with 4 fouls, and he doesn't care. Now we're going to get a whistle, and we may have had some woofing going on away from the ball. Let's see what we've got. And again, I'm just kind of watching at the scores table to see what the official is calling here. He said 0. So Hunter going to, well, still don't know what they're doing. Hunter Tipton has come off the floor.
I think it was a double technical. I think it was both on 25 and Hunter Tipton.
Okay, all right. Well, but you've got to give the signal that you're giving me a technical when you come to the scores bench. You just can't tell me.
He said it initially, but then didn't give it at the scores table.
All right, okay. So what happened there? A technical on Hunter Tipton. That'll be his 3rd foul of the night. Team foul number 6 on Mangum. And then who did you say the technical was on for Merritt?
I believe it was 25.
That's Trevor Fowler's 3rd. Team foul number 8 called on Merritt. And now we're going to get another foul called. Riley Herndon has fouled out of the ballgame. That'll be team foul number 9 on Merritt. So Herndon fouls out of the contest with no points, but that wasn't his job to score points. His job was to play defense. Herndon, a conversation with Trey Dickey. Dickey really wasn't having any of it, was he?
No, he tried to give Dickey a handshake, but Trey didn't really want any part of it.
So Lamar James at the free throw line. Lamar has worn the collar from the charity stripe tonight. Line drive won't go down. Wow. James now has missed 6 free throws. Mangum trails by 5, 51-46. 3 ball, Skelton doesn't get it to go, and the rebound cleared away by Mangum. On the run, here's Lamar. James to Deion. Now Trey here on the near side. Lobs inside Whittington. Mackay matched up with Fowler. Whittington puts it on the floor, tries to get around Fowler, can't, goes to Brody, kicks to Lamar. James had the three, stops at the free throw line, spins around, scores. Lamar James struggling from the foul line, but not from the field. He's got 16. Mangum down by 3. 51-48 at the midway point of quarter number. That's an offensive foul, you bet. Push-off going to be called there on Zach Carr. That'll be 3 on Carr. Team foul number 10 called on Merritt.
And if I was Merritt, I would take a timeout right here. I mean, there's a lot of talking, a lot of yakking, and I would take a timeout right here and slow things down just a little bit.
And Mangum is suited for the talking. That gets them jacked up. I don't know that that's what Merritt wants to do. Whittington at the left elbow, fakes the shot, goes to Trey. 3 ball on the way, shot won't go down. Fletcher with a rebound. He'll go to Skelton. Skelton wants to push. Christian out in front. Shakes, bakes, and good defense that time by Brody. Didn't let him get inside. Bounce pass now to Fowler at the free throw line. May have gotten away with a walk. They'll lob it inside to Skelton. He'll shoot over Shelby and score. Christian Skelton now with 23 in the ball game. 53-48. 5-point lead now for Merritt. 3:20 left here in the ball game. Dion inside, fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2. Good job to force it, Dion Dickey. But Mangum got to start hitting free throws. Foul on Hagan Justice, first of the night on Hagan. 11 now on Merritt. So Dion to shoot 2. He's 0 for 1 for the foul line. And now 0 for 2. Wow. What Mangum really. They are now 7, this is unofficial, but 7 of 19 from the foul line. Second one on the way, that one goes in.
That'll give a coach headaches.
Oh, yeah. So 5 for Dion. His club within 4, 53-49. 3:10 left of the ball game. Merritt with the basketball. At some point, you would think that they would slow down, but they just keep attacking. Great defense by Dion. He'll get the jump ball. The arrow going to point the way of Merritt.
Yeah, Merritt needs to not necessarily slow it down, but they need to have a quality possession, get a quality shot right here.
3:05 remaining. Inbounds, Skelton, blocked from behind. Justice will get it, put it up off the glass. Shot won't go down. Brody Shelby will clear off the rebound for Mangum. 2:55 remaining. Trey to Lamar. James into the front court. Hello, Shelly, Jenkins, Mullins. Dion crosses over, leaves it left side, Lamar. James inside between a couple of defenders, goes glass and scores. 18 now for Lamar James. 53-51. Mangum down by a pair. Into the front court, Zach Carr. Carr kicks left side. He'll go to Fletcher. Now up top, that'll be Justice. Stripped from behind it, lost it off of his hand. They're going to get a conference. I think this should be Merritt ball. It looked like the ball was poked free by Mangum. They talk about it. That's the right call. Mangum fans don't like it, but it is the right call.
And I'm glad they took the time to discuss that call, because that's a big call. This is a big possession right here.
You better believe it is. 2:29 left of the ball game. Timeout going to be taken by Merritt. They lead by 2, 53-51. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
All right, I'm going to hold your feet to the fire here. Have you bought one Christmas present? That would be a no. That delay is just a dead giveaway, my friend.
I'm a procrastinator.
Or you're just not buying for anybody. One of the two. Merritt to inbound underneath their own glass. Doing the honors will be Zach Carr. Carr looks for Fletcher. Now goes over the top and finds Skelton. That's Kobe Skelton. He'll go to Christian. Now back to Carr. Inside Kobe. Shot comes up short. Great defense by Whittington and a run out for Lamar. James going to attack. Lost the ball out of bounds. That's excellent defense. Getting back quickly, the big man, Christian Skelton, and he bounced that ball off of Lamar out of bounds. Missed opportunity for the Tigers. They trail by a pair, 53-51. 2:10 left of the ball game. Kobe Skelton coming across the timeline. Dion in his back pocket. Now they'll leave it here on the near side for Christian. And he walked. Yep. No, he's going to get him for a carry. Okay. One of the two it had to be. 2 minutes left of the ball game. Mangum a chance to tie or take the lead. 53-51. Inbounds pass. Goes to Trey. He'll aim it off to the playmaker, Lamar James. James quickly across the timeline. Lost the ball. 3 on the floor. Good job by Brody Shelby to come up with a loose basketball. Save it to Trey Dickey. Woo! Doggies, Jethro. They dodged one right there. Whittington now. He's going to go inside, elevate, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2. Makai Whittington. Check the whistle here on Merritt. That is their 12th team foul. And it'll be the 4th now tonight, I believe, on Trevor Fowler. And it is on Fowler, and it is his 4th. Makai at the line. Whittington, 1 of 2 from the stripe. First one, Makai got it. Soft touch. Members bounce. Whittington will make it 53-52. By the way, Fletcher's sitting now with those 4 fouls. And back into the ballgame comes Cameron Davis for the tie. Whittington, free throw, too strong when he let go, you can tell. Shelby though with a rebound. He'll get tied up by Cameron Davis. We'll get a jump ball in the air. We're going to put play at Mangum. How about Brody Shelby and his toughness inside? Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 1:38 remaining. 53 Merritt, 52 Tigers. Back after this. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
All right, let's give you a game reset now. 53-52. It's a 1-point lead for Merritt. Mangum has 1 timeout remaining, 2 on the board for the Oilers. Mangum in the double bonus on any foul. It's a 1-and-1 situation for Merritt on a non-shooting foul. And the arrow points the way of Mangum. But I think after the inbounds play, it goes back to Merritt, doesn't it? Is that what the officials are discussing? Yeah. So after the inbounds, the arrow should go the way of Merritt, because we ended on a jump ball situation. Inbounds pass, caught here on the near side by Lamar. James going to reset out high to Dickey. Trey to Whittington. Makai looking for a cutter. Nobody available. He'll go to Lamar. Bounce pass right side to Whittington. Inside, and he scores! James to Trey to Whittington, and Mangum by 1. 54-53, 1:15 remaining. Now what does Merritt have up their sleeve? Zach Carr coming across the timeline. Boy, he caught off balance that time. Hagan Justice, and Justice going to throw it away. Whittington with the steal. Lamar came up with the basketball, and James is going to get fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Check the foul here on Merritt. Yes, Trey Dickey doing some lobbying, saying that I can shoot the fouls, right? Zach Carr's 4th, 13 now on Merritt. Boy, Lamar James back to the line. Lamar 0 for 6 on the night from the stripe, but he's got 18 points. And you can just tell he's overthinking it, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, you can, body language up there.
First one, got that one to go down. Got to be easier now, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to think it, but he just needs to step back and smile after that one falls.
Second one on the way, good. So he hit them both. Down the stretch. Mangum by 3, 56-53. A minute left in regulation. Off-balance shot. Comes up short for Skelton. And guess who's in the middle of it again? Brody Shelby. Well, that ball came up short for Kobe Skelton. Brody Shelby on the defensive end, then he'll get the tie-up. 56-53. Did I mention the fact that in the 2 ball games that Merritt has been able to play, both of them went into overtime? 57-51. Christian Skelton, the inbounds pass, kicks left side. Cameron Davis dribble, drive, kick now to Kobe for 3. Back of the iron, no. Rebound taken away by Hagan Justice as he went up and got it away from Mekhi Whittington. Christian in the corner to Davis for 3. We're tied at 56. Cameron Davis. Somebody mentioned overtime on a Friday night. 39.3 remaining. Merritt timeout. 56 all. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
All right, here we go. Game reset, tied at 56. Double bonus again on any fouls committed by Merritt. They're just in the 1-and-1 on a non-shooting foul. Both teams with 1 timeout, 39.3 remaining. If you're Mangum, do you hold for 1 in the win?
They've been down all night, so I would say yes. Hold for 1, and then, if you miss it, you've got a quarter to play your best basketball.
All right, so it's Brody Shelby, Trey Dickey, Dion Dickey, Lamar James, and Mekhi Whittington out on the floor for Mangum. Brody to inbound the basketball. Full court pressure defense by Merritt. Shelby looking, bounce past Whittington. Now he'll go to Trey. 35 seconds remaining. Trey hands it off to Lamar, the playmaker. James will walk it across the timeline. Picked up by Zach Carr. Gets a screen out high, kicks to Trey. 3 ball on the way. Dickey, back of the iron, doesn't go. Whittington with a rebound, and he will throw it off of Zach Carr, but then it hit him while he's standing out of bounds.
And that's not the shot you're really looking for. I mean, you can get that 3 ball any day at any point, and, the only shot you're looking for is a bump.
Zach Carr now into the front court. He'll go to Christian. Christian will stop, pop, and score with 10 seconds remaining. Christian Skelton with a half a dozen in the quarter, 25 of the ball game. 58-56, timeout taken here by Mangum. It'll be their final timeout of the night with 9 seconds remaining. So what are you going to do here?
Obviously you're trying to draw up a play that Merritt probably has not seen at all tonight, and you're just trying to get a wide open layup. That last shot, I personally would not have been looking for that shot.
When you're talking about Trey Dickey took?
Right. You can get that shot almost every single possession. You can get that 3 ball every single possession. And so, a tie ball game, you're trying to get to the rack. You're trying to, get an easy layup or something of that nature. So I was very shocked to see that shot selection.
Well, a great job by Mekhi Whittington to come flashing in and grab the rebound. He's falling out of bounds, so he fires the basketball off of a Merritt player. But he's standing out of bounds, and it hits him before it hits the floor.
And, that's great effort on his part and just an unlucky bounce. You did everything you could, and it just comes back and hits you.
58-56, Merritt will go with full court pressure defense. Tough thing about this is you don't have a timeout to call on the inbounds pass if they D up on you.
Yeah, you've got to get the ball in right here. That's why you draw up something that Merritt probably has not seen yet.
All right. Well, this time it'll be Dion Dickey to inbounds. Lamar right in front of him. A crossover look. They'll find Brody. He'll go to Dion. Quickly across the timeline. Clock down to 5. Dion inside. Bucket! 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 And we'll go to overtime. How about those apples, Bob? Deion Dickey flying down the floor, lays it up and in, and we're tied at 58. Did I mention that Merritt had played 2 games this year, both of them went overtime?
Both games went overtime. Merritt coach asking the ref, I mean, it almost looked like a walk. And he was asking if, why the no call. So that was an interesting call right there.
Fifth quarter coming up. Stick and Say, Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Drug Company is a great place to find gifts for that hard-to-buy person on your list. Here are some ideas. Consuela totes, cosmetic bags, wallets and purses, Pura Vida bracelets, rings, necklaces, and anklets. You'll find Oklahoma Pride garden flags, T-shirts in short and long sleeve, and decorative doormats. Check out Smarty Pants vitamins available in capsules or gummies. Shop Mangum Drug Company, west side of the square, Mangum, Oklahoma. And don't forget your flu shots at Mangum Drug Company.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
So anybody slower doesn't get down the floor before the game expires.
No, absolutely not. I mean, the speed of Mangum, that only team that
violation. Talk about speed and defense. Smart James showed right there.
Yeah, that's effort. That's leadership right there, trying to get a positive note coming into this first overtime.
Keep in mind, Merritt, we keep talking about their deep bench, but now suddenly that we're playing an extra period, they got a bunch of guys with 4 fouls. They've had 1 foul out already. Mangum, by the way, gets an extra timeout for the overtime period. Mackay Whittington has the ball. He's out there. Stop and throw up from 18, and it goes in. Trey Dickey. 13 now in the ball game for Trey. 60-58. Mangum on top. 3:20 left in this overtime period. Kobe Skelton at the free throw line. His 15-footer around the rim doesn't go in. Fletcher the rebound, put back, and the foul going to be called on Mackay Whittington. Said Whittington got bodied from behind. And that'll be the 5th of the night on Mackay. He will foul out with 6 points. So Whittington done for the night. Hunter Tipton will take his place. Mangum fans furious with the call. To the line to shoot 2, the big-bodied Trevor Fowler. And again, Fowler makes the first free throw. Fowler's got 5 in the ball game. He's out there with Hagen Justice and Zach Carr. Second free throw, no good. Christian with a rebound off the glass, and he'll score. 27 in the ball game now for Christian Skelton. His club by 1, 61-60. 3 minutes left in overtime. Young Fox is going, come on, keep it at that odd number. Lamar inside, Tipton. Hunter off the glass. Count the bucket and the foul! Hunter Tipton. How about that pass?
Yeah, that was a slick pass. The court vision by him, it doesn't get much better than that.
And you talk about that vision. You're right. Eyes in the back of his head. That'll be 2 on Justice. Team foul number 14 called on Merritt. Free throw, Tipton, no good. Rebound. We'll get a foul on the rebound on Brody Shelby. And Brody a little bit out of position there. And that, you know what makes that hard? You've only got one guy on the block there. You're really not – you're conceding the rebound, and you get a foul on it.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do. That far away from, their goal, it's to foul them, let them go to the line and shoot. 1 and 1?
Yeah, it's a 1-1 right now for them, yeah. And it's Christian Skelton at the free throw line. 27 in the ball game for Skelton. Free throw, though, no good. And Hunter Tipton will rise up and get the rebound. Mangum by a point, 62-61. Lamar quickly into the front court. James now going to get a screen from Tipton out high. He'll blow inside, stop, pop, glass, got it. 22 for Lamar James. 64-61, his club by 3. 2:25 left in the ball game. We're in overtime. Ball taken away by Deion. To Trey, stop, pop, glass, no. Ball knocked out of bounds and a foul on Deion. Frustration there on the part of Mangum.
Got to make that shot.
Yep, that'll be 3 on Dion, 9 now on Mangum. 1-1 on the other end. Wow. Are you looking around? Is that why you missed that shot? You got some peripheral vision going on?
No, that shot's got to go straight up.
I know, but are you thinking you're going to get clobbered? Is that why you go alligator arms there?
I think so, but, I mean, you just got to go up with that shot.
Zach Carr, rebound, no good. Brody Shelby, another rebound. Back the other way. Here comes Dion. He'll slow things down. I like that choice there. It's Dion and Trey, Lamar, Hunter, and Brody out on the floor for Mangum. 2 minutes left in overtime. Mangum by a 3 spot, 64-61. Lamar here to Brody at the hash mark. Now they'll come near side to Dion. And now Mangum running clock. Trey inside, but he got fouled. Here comes Zach Carr. Carr to Skelton. Christian. And give credit to Brody Shelby. He's not completely shut down Christian Skelton, but he slowed him down. Off-balance shot there does not fall for Zach Carr, but he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul on Mangum here. They've called it on Trey Dickey. Just the second of the night on Trey. 10 team fouls now on Mangum, so both teams in the double bonus. Sherry Shepard Kendall, Tonnell Christian enjoying what's happening here. So Carr to shoot 2. Zach's first, no good. And now suddenly they can't find the basket at the free throw line. Just one of, 5 here in the extra period. Second one, that one goes in. So Carr, 1 of 2. Trey Dickey going to sit down for a brief spell. And taking Dickey's spot out on the floor, Trey Morris. So we'll go Trey. 1:30 left here in the ball game, and a blocking foul going to be called. And Lamar James will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Boy, it's really getting rough now. Blocking foul called on Zach Carr, and he becomes the second player to foul out of the ball game. Carr will finish with 5. Riley Herndon had fouled out earlier. and there's Zach Carr committing the Cardinals sin, according to our own Dylan Fox. Shaking the official's hand.
We've got to do this.
We're going to do it every time.
I couldn't do it. If I foul out, you miss a couple of calls. That's the way I look at it.
Lamar James shoots 2. Lamar misses that one. He'll get 1 more. James made a couple of clutch free throws there in the fourth quarter. He's really struggled at the line here tonight. 64-62. Minute 32 left in overtime. Second one on the way for Lamar. Comes up short. Rebound tip, tapped, and going to be taken away by Hagan Justice. Merritt into the front court, and Justice thought he got fouled. Ball just knocked out of bounds by Lamar James. Great defense by Lamar. I think Nathan Pennypacker thought that went off of Justice. Trey Dickey going to come back into the ball game now. And Trey Morris will sit down. So what's the idea there? You go...
a little more speed on the defensive end.
Minute 24 in overtime. Inbounds pass. Kobe Skelton. He'll go inside to Cameron Davis, who puts it up and in. Well, Davis has got 15 quiet points there tonight. He'll tie it at 64. And now a foul off the ball. Going to be called on Jason Slife. That'll be his 3rd. And we don't have enough room in our book to keep track of all the Merritt fouls. It's a double bonus. And Lamar going to go back to the line. So they're doing this on purpose now, aren't they?
I don't think that was an on-purpose foul.
You don't think so?
Tied up. I don't think he fouled right there.
James first short. Lamar will get 1 more. 64 all, a minute 14 remaining. 2 timeouts still for Merritt, 1 for Mangum.
And that goal looks really small for him right now.
Second one rattles in. 3 1/4, 23 on the night for Lamar. 65-64. Ball free. Brody Shelby got a piece of it. Up. Dickey back to Shelby. Underneath the basket. Shelby for 8. Yeah. Brody Shelby. That was about as ugly as a play as you would ever play. Mangum will take it. They lead by 3, 67-64, lost in overtime. Timeout going to be taken by Merritt. Come on, the edge of your seat after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Well, as Cage the Elephant once sang, ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't come for free. We'll keep it right here. I'm sure the commercials will start in the middle of me saying something rather pontific. 67-64. Both teams in the double bonus. Both teams with a timeout left on the board. The arrow pointing the way of Mangum. And the Tigers lead by 3. What do you do here?
If I was coaching, you go for broke. I mean, you got a couple of your starters fouled out. I mean, the foul situation in general. Mangum can run all night. I mean, they don't look like they're going to slow down at all. So I think you drop a play for a 3 right here and go for broke.
Okay. We'll see what the call is. Down to 52.9, and we're back in about 3 weeks for a tournament that probably will be as exciting as this ball game has been.
Absolutely. I mean, it's loaded, girls and boys side of the bracket. It is going to be a fun tournament.
So if you're Merritt, you're going to go ahead and take the 3 right now. You're not going to go 2 for 1. All right.
Yeah, I think so. All
right, Slife the inbounds pass, and he'll go to Skelton. Skelton now leaves it for Hagen Justice. Merritt very patient this trip. Fallaway jumper. 3 goes! Christian Skelton! 30 in the ball game for Skelton. 67 all. 30 seconds left in overtime. Mark James gets a screen to tip them out high, and prior to it, timeout taken by Nathan Penpacker. Not happy with his defense that last trip. 25.6 remaining. See what happens here. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Well, we've got some folks checking in late in the ball game. Ashley Cartwright is watching. Laramie Harper says, "Let's go, boys." Colton Laughlin, Brody. Colton, get out alongside, buddy. I know you'd love to be in the middle of this thing right now. Here's your game reset now. Tied at 67. Both teams in the double bonus. No timeouts left on the board for Mangum. 1 on the board for Merritt. The arrow points the way of the Tigers. 25.6. We are in period number 5. Mangum will send out on the floor Shelby, Tipton, James, and Dickey squared. D on the inbound. He'll go to Lamar near his sideline. Slide on him. Here on the wing. Trey, Bob, pick it up. We're down 10. Trey, near the How about the effort there by Kobe Skelton? 69-67 in overtime. Merritt will win it with no time on the clock. 69-67. The victory, and player going down hard at the end. I'm going to make sure that he is okay, and it was apparently Cameron Davis who went down. He is all right. 69-67 your final. Merritt wins it at the buzzer on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
The Castle Insurance Agency at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum is your trusted choice independent agency for Greer County. Agent Pam Simmons has got 37 years experience and is happy to answer questions and provide competitive quotes. Representing many companies is the key to offering auto, home, farm, crop, life, semi-trucks, oil and gas, workers' comp, professional liability, specialized coverage for business. Call Pam at 580-782-3049. That's 580-782-3049. 782-3049. The Castle Insurance Agency. Well, that's a tough one to take right there. Mangum loses it at the buzzer, 69-67 in overtime, as the steal out high by Kobe Skelton. Skelton then goes the length of the floor, lays it up, and 69-67 Merritt with the victory. 8 in the ballgame for Skelton, none more important than those two. His brother, 30 in the ballgame, including a 3 late to tie it.
Yeah, I mean, impressive performance by him. I mean, they went for broke. I mean, that's what they did right there. They drew up a 3 and said, make or miss, we're going to live with it. They went for broke. He's been hot all night and nothing but net. I mean, impressive, gutsy performance by him.
Christian Skelton leading the way for Merritt. He had 30, including that 3 late in the ballgame to tie it at 67. Cameron Davis had 15, a quiet 15 for Cameron Davis. Give 7 on the night for Kobe Skelton, including the game winner, half a dozen for Hagen Justice, 5 apiece for Trevor Fowler and for Zach Carr. And again, Merritt wins it 69-67. 23 on the night for Lamar James, 13 for Trey Dickey, 11 for Hunter Tipton, 9 in the loss for Deion Dickey, 6 for Makai Whittington, 5 for Trey Morris, and 2 for Brody Shelby. Mangum struggling at the foul line all night long, and they lose 69-67. We are off now until March, my goodness. Let's hope we're not off until March. Until January the 5th, when Mangum will return to the hardwood, and they will be at Snyder on the 5th of March for a pair of ball games, and we'll be there as well. And then we're right back here. Some Fox will be here with me. It'll be somebody. I don't know who. I know I'm going to be here for the 12th annual Merritt Classic Basketball Tournament. It will start at 10:30 on the 7th day of January, as Mangum will do battle with Frederick at a 10:30 ball game. 10:30 that Saturday or that Thursday morning. Hobart and Hollis will play the other half of the afternoon bracket at 1 o'clock in a girls' contest. The boys of Hobart will be playing at 11:45 that morning. Mangum doesn't play at night again until at night, 7:45. The marquee game against the host school. Wow.
Yeah, that will be an impressive matchup. So it's going to be Mangum and Merritt to start off.
Yeah.
I mean, that will be the tone setter for the rest of the weekend for sure. Loaded on the boys' side like we've talked about. So you are really going to see where you're at come January 7th through the 9th.
We look forward to it. And by the way, you have yourself a great Christmas season. Work on your golf game. I'm still going to get you out on the course and take as much money from you as I possibly can. Blessings to you and your family. And again, I talk about it all the time, and hopefully not a lot of folks have left. But this young man does a great job of the camera work. He keeps the scoreboard for us, and he's got pithy comments to pass along as well. So for the entire Fox family, for you, our listeners, and our viewers, I'm Michael Barnes. Thank you for joining us for the 2020 portion of the basketball season. We can only hope 2021 looks a whole lot better. Michael in the Morning returns Monday morning at 6 on Classic Hits 97.7. We are your home for Mangum Sports.